I would see maybe a little aggression.
Maybe. I'm curious to see how he handles a road crowd for the first time. It's going to be hostile there.
True.
Cleveland's on the up and coming. You got star power there with Mitchell and Harden. So I guess that's maybe the only setback I see. I thought he looked really good physically and mentally, too. Mentally, especially mentally.
All right. Jeff Williams, thank you. That was my emo voice. Jake will take over, and then we're going to hand things over to Grandy and Max. Celtics, Cavs, it's a big one today when it comes to seeding. We got Celtics rest of the afternoon. I'm Joe Murray. Celtics basketball next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
From the Town Fair Tire Studio, the game is on the Sports Hub.
Goes to the backhand and score! Two-hand slam!
Boston's home for sports. A Beasley Media Group station.
This is Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Today. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen left-hand dribble drive, pulls up at the dotted line, floats it up, it rattles home, and Jaylen Brown has his 50-point game against Kawhi and the Clippers in L.A. Jalen, right-hand dribble, into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three. Moving and grooving.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jalen forces it up over C. No! He tied it! He did it! Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boy, step up at the right time, man.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, Big Y, nicely done. And by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again with the world watching. He knocks down a half-court three.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Granty and Cedric Maxwell.
At Rocket Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, where this afternoon, 3/4 of the way through this extraordinary GAT season, the return of Jason Tatum now behind them. The Celtics now embark on the season's ultimate road trip. Thursday against the champs in OKC, Tuesday against Wemby and the streaking Spurs in San Antonio. But it starts today against the new combination of Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Away we go. Thanks for setting your clocks and meeting us here. I'm Sean Grady. Cedric Maxwell joins us shortly. And coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, the Game 64 edition of Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight, the aftermath of the Jason Tatum return, what that means going forward, and how could a team that stayed remarkably healthy all year suffer its first major injury within minutes of Tatum's return. We'll get you the latest on the broken finger of Nikola Vucevic surgery yesterday. We'll break down this third meeting with the Cavs, but it feels different now. 2 early season wins for the Celtics, a blowout in Boston and a stunner here in Cleveland. Shorthanded and on a back-to-back, but it's all changed with the addition of James Harden. The once preseason favorites have watched the pressure mount on Detroit with the lead, the Knicks with the expectations, and the Celtics now with Jason Tatum to quietly position themselves to make a run. Is it possible? Is it possible they could be the favorites in the East? We'll discuss that. We'll take our trip around the NBA. 50 wins for the reigning NBA Kings in OKC. 50 losses for the Kings of Sacramento. And the Nets down 17 at Detroit with 10 minutes left. And what happened?
Wolf with the rebound. Williams stepped back. Nets take the lead. Wow, they've come back from 23 down.
We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazzulla.
You don't need to overthink it. Don't need to overcomplicate things. At the end of the day, we have a group of guys that have played a ton of minutes together, have a ton of experiences together. And, last night was an opportunity to just be a team.
But coming up next, it was supposed to be the Boston debut of Cooper Flagg. Instead, it was the night Jason Tatum once again planted his flag. The rarest of NBA nights, the one you know you're going to remember before it even begins. And after 10 months of rehab checking boxes, Jason Tatum checked the biggest one of all Friday night at the Garden. We'll look back to the homecoming that became an even bigger homecoming. Only for a second, pulled away by Washington, but his lead pass picked up by Derek White. Shovel for Pritchard, open, three, short, offensive rebound, two-hand slam, Jason Tatum.
That was what I tell you, Sean. I hope his first shot was going to be.
It's all coming up and more as we catch it down to the Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. A Sunday of NBA games begins with a big one in the East here in Cleveland, top of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The sun is out, the birds are chirping, and the open road is calling. Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event and take that road trip you've been dreaming of. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V from Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand.
Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Clinton Savings Bank was started in 1851. 175 years later, what still excites us most is starting, helping you start with savings, a new home, a new business, a new goal. Supporting community initiatives that open doors to new opportunities, introducing new technology that simplifies banking. Whatever you're ready to start, we're ready to help you make it happen. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
It was surreal. It was an emotional day. It's been a long journey. God is the greatest. To get me to this point, it was many days I dreamed about this. And for it to finally happen and share it with my family, my teammates, the crowd. It was everything I could have dreamed of.
And when it was over, just a huge sigh of relief. Welcome back to Shaw's and Star Market. Celtics today as we finally can move to Game 2 for Jason Tatum today, and a huge one at Cleveland as this long-awaited and much-feared road trip is finally set to begin. Max, we're going to listen to the highlights of Friday night here in a second. I thought it was unbelievably, extraordinarily human night to be in the building. And I questioned whether or not coming back at home was the right thing because of all the emotion. But then as it was going on, I realized Jason had 18,000 people pushing him over the finish line.
Absolutely. And other people asked me, did you want to have him start or come off the bench? No. You want the pop from the crowd. You wanted that enthusiasm. You wanted all the excitement. And for him to go and be in Boston and have that first game there, to me, was a tremendous plus. And then now, going on the road, it gives you an opportunity to kind of relax a little bit, lay back. You got some tough games, but some games that you need his experience. And now that Vooch is probably going to be out for a while, you're going to need that firepower.
How is it possible the Celtics should go through the entire year, with the exception of Jason Tatum, without injury? It's a big part of their success this year, being 21 games over 500, and almost the minute that Jason Tatum returns, the Celtics suffer their first major injury. Nikola Vucevic, the broken finger, had surgery yesterday. He'll be reevaluated in 3 to 4 weeks, and as you're well aware, there's not that many more weeks left, so we're talking about a week or two before the playoffs begin, where Vucevic will be reevaluated. Now, as far as a high IQ player being able to come in and join a team, he essentially already had to do that. To me, the downside is you don't have Jason Tatum and Vucevic getting to play together. On the other hand, two crazy high IQ players when they finally do.
Well, IQ for both players is tremendous, but I think what you what you say as you think about just playing basketball and just being something they've done all the time. And I think that's what it was. And that's why I thought it was really important when we were talking before about Joe giving Vooch extra minutes. Well, those extra minutes were more about him getting acclimated to his teammates. We didn't know he wasn't going to play with Tatum. We did not, we didn't see that one coming. But because Tatum comes back, Vooch's play, it will probably be easier to plug him back in.
All right, the situation's pretty simple for the Celtics right now in the Eastern Conference. They sit second, a game and a half ahead of New York, 3 games ahead of Cleveland. If the Celtics win this game today, there's virtually no way the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to catch the Celtics in the standings, because remember, the Celtics already have the tiebreaker regardless of what happens here. This is the final game of the season series, and the Celtics already won the first 2. But if the Cavs win today, they're within 2 games of Boston, and the schedules that the two teams have are remarkably different. Cleveland has one of the easiest remaining schedules in the NBA. The Celtics have one of the toughest. Before we look ahead, though, and Detroit, of course, losing that game to Brooklyn last night, the Celtics can glance forward if they want, because now they're within 3.5 games of Detroit. It's a pipe dream with the remaining schedule, but Celtics aren't dead yet. Neither are the Knicks or even the Cavs for that #1 seed here, but there's still 19 games remaining. But before we look ahead, we look back to a Friday night, or as they said, the rarest of all occasions in the NBA, a night you knew you would remember forever before it even began. White letters and numbers, they will go left to right. Dallas will wear their home white on the Boston floor. Blue letters, blue numbers, they will go right to left. Dwight Powell will jump it against PM EST with Jason Tatum getting out of his crouched down stance, getting ready to play. Ball's punched in the air. Sam Hauser puts in the hands of Derek White. And away we go. The Jason Tatum comeback is beginning. He's got it. Left side of the floor, guarded by Cooper Flagg. Celtics 1 of 8. Dallas 0 for 4. Washington, bounce entry, caught by Cooper Flagg. Turns on Derek White and scores. And you hear the maniacs from all over the building as Cooper Flagg is on the board.
That's why traffic was so bad today.
At some point, the import of the game is going to sink in here. Derek White, he's trying to lob it to Keita, and he hit the front rim, and it deflected off the front rim and in, and Derek White all smiles with the luckiest basket he's ever going to get. Derek White finds Tatum going to the basket. He draws a double kick to the corner for a Sam Hauser 3.
You're just in a position sometimes of being a decoy. So far, I'm watching him. He's more of a decoy.
Down the right side, Jaylen Brown, pump fake, kick out. Luka Garza, straightaway 3. Got it. Well, Luka Garza just chewing up Dallas this year. Only for a second. Pulled away by Washington, but his lead pass picked up by Derek White. Shovel for Pritchard. Open. 3. Short. Offensive rebound. 2-hand slam. Jason Tatum.
What's what I tell you, Sean? I hope his first shot was going to be.
Dallas with the lead. Kick out. Pritchard. Tatum up fake. Step to his left. 3 from the corner. Got it.
There you go. Get the nerves out. Get the nerves out.
The offensive rebound putback might have been the thing that gets him in sync.
That's how loud this place has become all of a sudden.
Back-to-back field goals for Tatum. Celtics by 2. Jaylen Brown whips it to the cutter. Derek White gets in behind Middleton for the layup.
Great little back door. And the foul. If it was delayed, that might have been the foul.
Derek White into the front court. Angles to his right. Looks around. Finds the trailer. Jaylen Brown flying in. Elevates. 2-hand slam. Timeout. Jason Kidd. And it feels for the moment like Jason Tatum and the Celtics are back.
Oh, my goodness.
Jump pass for Baylor Scheinman. Up fakes the 3. Puts it on the floor. Return to Pritchard. He is open. He needs this one, and he gets it.
He looked at the seams. He read whose name was on the basketball before he released that one.
Attacking Nazi Marshall, blocked to the rim by Keita. Celtics closing in on this one now. 5 minutes into the fourth quarter, up by 16. Derek White for Jaylen Brown, extra pass. Tatum rocking the 3, got it.
Wow. That's a great punctuation.
Nembhard will walk it across half court, and the final 15 seconds will tick off the clock. A night 10 months in the making, and it was a 3-part opera that played out in front of us. But Jason Tatum's 15 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists aren't the story. His return was the first day of the rest of his basketball life is finally behind him, and it is a big night for Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. A 20-point home win, and now they head on the road with the wind at their back and their star in the lineup. The final score, Boston 120, Dallas 100. Said it puts the Celtics in 3.5 games with Detroit now for the conference lead. Game and a half ahead of New York, 3 games ahead of Cleveland as they begin this killer trip, which will take them to OKC Thursday and San Antonio on Tuesday. And could you have imagined, Max, the scenario by which we would have listened to 5 minutes of highlights in this game and not talked about Cooper Flagg?
No, absolutely not. You think about who Cooper Flagg was, what he brings to the table. Extraordinary athlete, comes in. He's, the entire state of Maine. I thought, if you said before, if you wanted to rob a bank the other day in Maine, you could have, because everybody was down here in Boston for that game. But he came in to somebody else's house, and it was somebody else's party. It wasn't for him. This was more about what Tatum coming back, Brown playing together, and those guys punctuating it by playing really well in that particular game.
I thought one of the really interesting things about the game, and there were many on Friday that got all overshadowed, and we're going to talk to Joe Mazzulla about this, is that I thought the entire first quarter the Celtics were out of sync. They had 3 good offensive quarters after that. But Jaylen Brown was not great at the start of the game as he tried to get Jason Tatum reacclimated. Peyton Pritchard's slump, especially at home, continued until the second half when he had to both shut down Klay Thompson and then make some of those shots. And I thought it was a little microcosm of the entire awkward nature of the night, that by the time it was over, the guys that had maybe have to make the biggest adjustments kind of got it all together. And meanwhile, who is the guy who all season long has got no attention and was been rock solid and beyond all year and was the same on Friday night? It was Derek White.
Derek White, sensational. You think about what he's able to do on the defensive end, but offensively, I think he's starting to get it together. He's finally seems like he's starting to get his confidence about shooting the ball from the outside, knocking down shots. The thing we know when Derek White, to me, I think is starting to be on, is when Derek White catches the ball and spontaneously jumps in the air to shoot it before the ball actually almost comes to him. And that's when you know his offense, he's not thinking about it anymore, but he's just shooting the basketball and playing with rhythm.
All right, so all eyes in the Eastern Conference. A lot of them are on the Celtics now because of Jason Tatum and everybody's expectations as to what that will mean, regardless of whether he's 70% or 80% or whatever he ends up being. Eyes are on New York because eyes are always on New York. Huge expectations as the Celtics take the floor in Cleveland here today, and that's the reaction behind me. Eyes are on Detroit because they're going to win 60 games and probably run away with the Eastern Conference. And you know who nobody is talking about? Nobody is talking about, despite 15 wins in their last 18 games and the acquisition of a former MVP and a future Hall of Famer in James Harden. It is shocking to me, but somehow, some way, the Cleveland Cavaliers have ducked the pressure that should be squarely on their shoulders, and now they are sort of lying in wait, and I think they are in great position to make a run.
Well, I think they're in the catbird seat when you think about who they are and what they can do. Obviously, you're talking about a team that has a bunch of talent, has MVPs, MVP-type guys. We know what Spider brings to the table. But because they're in the Eastern Conference and all these other teams are around them, they're able to take a secondary role. And sometimes that's really good. That means you can sneak up on somebody instead of doing something else.
It's hysterical because they were at 500 right around Christmas time. They've got a great chance with their remaining schedule to sneak in the final weeks into the 2 spot in the Eastern Conference, which is where a lot of people thought they would be all along. They will not have Jared Allen today. They will not have Max Strus today. Jalen Tyson is sort of interesting because he is on the active list, but he is not starting, which suggests that maybe he is not available. Well, we'll find out. Obviously, no Vucevic for the Celtics today or for the foreseeable future. Max's player to bank on. Brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. They're on the road to Banner 19. The Celtics are on this year. Our friends at CSB are celebrating a banner year of their own, 175 years, and just getting started. Visit ClintonSavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF.
Well, if I'm looking at one guy in particular, it's going to be Tatum. And you made mention before, you said, well, Jason Tatum has to do this other thing. You said, not the first game, but how does he perform in the second game, the third game, the fourth game, as it goes on? Will he become more acclimated to his environment, to his body, to his teammates? That's going to be the key to what they do tonight.
especially because while this isn't a back-to-back, it's sort of halfway in between a back-to-back and 2 days in between, because with the time change in the early start, you basically have a 36-hour gap between the two games. Max's Keys of Which are brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more, worry less with the versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
As much as we talk about those shooters over there, to me, it's about rebounding the basketball. I don't think you can allow them to have second chance opportunities. So get on the defensive end, rebound the ball effectively, and if you do that defensively, then the Cavaliers can't run on you.
Still to come on Shaw's and Star Market. Celtics today, our conversation with Joe Mazzulla about turning things around quickly and how, on a team that's now heavily relying on shoot-arounds and not practice, how do you prep for a game that doesn't have shoot-around, plus his reaction to Jason Tatum the day after. We'll get all that. We'll take our trip around the NBA. Some fun games last night, including the Nets win in Detroit. But coming up next, Jake Seymour has Sports Hub headlines. Man, the World Baseball Classic's already been fun. We've got the Celtics. We've got the Cavaliers. It is star-studded ABC national telecast. More bright lights coming up on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on, and the snacks from Big Y? Oh, yeah. Freshly made wings, platters, pizzas, and 30-inch super subs. Big Y makes the crowd go wild. Big Y, nicely done.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and with every assist this season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts will donate $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts Dental's Cares for Veterans program, providing crucial oral health care to veterans in need. They've served us, now it's time we serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
That same Louisiana flavor y'all love about our chicken? Flawless. Yeah, we did that to crispy Alaskan flounder and butterfly shrimp too, both for $5.99. And we didn't stop there. You can add lemon pepper or garlic Parmesan rub to that shrimp. Now we only do seafood every so often, so you know what to expect.
Popeyes can't miss.
That's right. The seafood menu is back. At participating restaurants, prices may vary.
Feeling lucky? If not, it may be because your pipes are greener than a leprechaun's hat. This St. Patrick's Day, let Drains by James channel the luck of the Irish and clean those pesky drains. From drain cleaning to pipelining, we've got the magic touch to make them flow like a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Visit drainsbyjames.com, because who needs shamrocks when you've got James? That's drainsbyjames.com.
The Massachusetts State Treasurer's Unclaimed Property Division has over $3 billion in unclaimed money. Things like uncashed paychecks, forgotten savings accounts, or refunds from overpaid bills. 1 in 10 people who live in Massachusetts have unclaimed property. It's free to check and only takes a couple of minutes. So go to findmassmoney.gov and see if you have any unclaimed money waiting for you. While you're there, check to see if any of your family or friends have money waiting for them. That's findmassmoney.gov.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Last night, Team USA defeated Great Britain 9-1 in the World Baseball Classic. Kyle Schwarber hit a 2-run homer, and Gunnar Henderson had 4 hits and 2 RBIs in the victory. They'll be back in action Monday night, taking on Mexico. First pitch is scheduled for 8 p.m. And the Bruins are in Pittsburgh for an afternoon tilt against the Penguins. Ryan Johnson and Bob Beers have pregame coverage starting at 4 p.m. on the Bruins Radio Network. And later tonight in the NBA, the Knicks take on the Lakers in Los Angeles at 3:30 on ABC. And the Rockets and Spurs finish the Sunday slate with an 8 p.m. tip-off on NBC. Friday, Max Crosby was traded to the Baltimore Ravens for 2 first-round picks. And today, Jeremy Fowler of ESPN provided clarity about where the Patriots stood in the negotiations. Reporting from a source, quote, "No way Tom Brady was sending Max to Mike Vrabel." I'm Jake Seymour. Grandy and Max go around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Check out the $5 meal deal at Shaw's and Star Market and get all you need for a pasta meal. Just $5 with the For You digital coupon. This meal deal includes a 1-pound package of Premio Italian meatballs, Signature Select Pasta, Signature Select Pasta Sauce, and their fresh Italian bread that is baked fresh in store. Limit 1 per customer. See store or the app for details. The $5 meal deal is happening now through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
Celtics and Cavs getting set to go in Cleveland. We got the Spider, we got the Beard, we got Jason Tatum, we got Jaylen Brown, we got Star Quality, we got an ABC national game. Our trip around the NBA brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, where dependability comes standard.
Wolves with the rebound. Williams step back. Nets take the lead. Wow, they've come back from 23 down.
The new Hall of Famer, Chris Carino, the voice of the Brooklyn Nets, on the call last night for one of the stunning results of the year, with Brooklyn down 17 with 10 minutes to go. Pistons did not have Cade Cunningham to hold the lead. Brooklyn wins that game 107-105. And, I mean, with every little crack in the armor of the Pistons here, since people don't believe anyway in a team that's newly atop the league, they're going to start saying, hey, maybe it's not Detroit's year.
Yeah, question marks are always there. When you think about a team, when you lose some games that people assume that you're gonna win because you're talking about a bottom feeder and the guy at the very top.
This has been the entire year for the Minnesota Timberwolves, who found a way to have another ridiculous loss. They lose by 27 at home to Orlando yesterday, 119-92. Clippers win in Memphis. Atlanta beats Philadelphia. Sixers starting to go south here without Joel Embiid. And what that is creating, Max, is this bottom of the East as we begin this process of starting to look ahead to the playoffs. Toronto has questions. Philadelphia is starting to sink. Orlando's been hit or miss all year. Miami's been hit or miss all year. Is Charlotte the most dangerous team that's not going to be in the top four?
Well, I think Charlotte is. I think they're playing with a lot of confidence. I mean, they lost the other day, but again, when you get a little swag, you get a little taste of it, you smell yourself a little bit under your arms, and all of a sudden you're going, hey, I'm not bad here. And they're playing good. Their coach has them playing well, and those potential of those younger players, yeah, they like what they have.
That's a trip around the NBA. We got the Celtics. We got the Cavs. Standalone game. Nothing else will be going on in the NBA. We'll talk about it with Joe Mazzulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Anytime, any day, it's a great time to clean it your way.
Anytime's a good time to be Scrub-A-Dub-Clean.
Scrub-A-Dub's unlimited car wash plan lets you wash anytime for one low monthly price. Wash every day or every week. Your car will always be Scrub-A-Dub clean.
Anytime. Anytime's a good time to be Scrub-A-Dub-Clean.
In Central Mass, everyone deserves a safe place to call home. Central Massachusetts Housing Alliance helps families stay housed through prevention and shelter services. Donate or learn more at CMHAonline.org. CMHA, the Housing Alliance, building hope, restoring dignity, creating opportunity.
All right, folks, guess what? I know you're looking outside and see all that snow that's there. Well, that snow's going to melt. You're going to look at your house in the spring and say, boy, I wish I scheduled my appointment with CertaPro Painters. Now's the time to complete that painting project, people. Trust me. CertaPro Painters knows how important your home is to you. You live in your home. You want it to look beautiful. Free estimates. You never have to wonder about what is next on the list. They show up when they're supposed to. Each CertaPro Painters is locally owned. They're members of your community. Live right there next to you. Schedule a free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. And don't forget, ask about their spring sales event for 10% off qualifying projects through May 15th.
Adventure starts at McGovern Jeep. From advanced technology and safety to comfort and performance, every new Jeep is built for whatever road or trail comes next. Visit McGovern Jeep in Boston, Newton, or Acton and discover legendary capability and unmistakable style. Check out a Jeep Wrangler for real off-road adventure and open-air freedom. Or step into the Jeep Grand Cherokee for refined comfort and a spacious interior. Test drive one today and shop great deals at McGovernJeep.com. That's McGovernJeep.com.
Anyone can join the fun at New England's largest snow tubing park, Neshoba Valley Snow Tubing Park in Westford, Mass. 18 lanes of snow tubing, 100% snowmaking capabilities. For more information, visit skineshoba.com.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Our conversation with the coach is brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. They make shopping, saving, and meal planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today. Here's Grandy with Mazzulla.
All right, Jake, thank you. Joe, what struck me among many, many, many things Friday is that by the end of the night, with all the emotion, all the external stuff, all the stuff I have to do, to describe the moment, tell that story, the game, the box score, it felt an awful lot like the 62 games that came before it.
And I think it's the key, right? Is like we cannot, you don't need to overthink it. Don't need to overcomplicate things. At the end of the day, we have a group of guys that have played a ton of minutes together, have a ton of experiences together. And, last night was an opportunity to just be a team, which is what your number one goal in training camp is to, how can we be a team? And, what does a team mean? And a team means that you care about the guy next to you. You compete for the guy next to you. And we welcomed a teammate back, a guy that worked his ass off and went through something very difficult, and guys were happy for him. And, Jason, celebrated being on the court with his teammates. And so, you saw that in the locker room, but you're right. You saw that in the box score. Well-balanced attack from a shot distribution standpoint, connectivity on both ends of the floor. So it's not that there's not going to be moments to where, we're going to have to iron out some things, but we just can't think, him coming back.
Just to see him smile was probably enough for Friday. What I thought was particularly, almost funny about Friday, all eyes were on Jason. And to some degree, Jalen, who started slow. Peyton had the 2 scoreless games at home, and then he starts 2 for 9.
So many narratives heading into the game.
Exactly, right? And
so many,
and everybody's watching them all. But here's the funny part of that to me. And Peyton ended up having a really good second half. But with everything going on and all the external, the steady hand was Derek, and it feels like he's done that without any attention all year.
Yeah, that's just who he is. Again, I think, a couple of his biggest strengths are humility and security. He knows who he is as a guy. He knows who he is as a player. He's out there for the purity of competition and togetherness, just wants to win and will do whatever it takes. So, when you have that, it's very easy to just continue to be a connector, and just connect the guys. And he has a great balance of knowing when it's his time and when it's his time to connect other guys.
Where was Nikola, in your view, in getting acclimated, and how big a setback is it to not get he and Jason together? Obviously, 2 super high basketball IQs, but still would have been nice to have some minutes.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I thought he was exactly where we needed him to be, Vooch, from the standpoint of he came in, was working hard, was very flexible in our approach, had an understanding of our system, just continuing to get better and better, and like you said, missing out on some of those reps, but at the end of the day, we care about his health, care about him getting back. He has professionalism to continue to get better as a player and get better in our system, even though he's hurt. And then, we pick up with Luka, who's done some great things for us throughout the season as well. And so, again, and we kind of mentioned this after the game, it's another part of being a team. How do we have the the grace and the understanding of, you know, what Vooch is going through, and at the same time, Luka stepping up. And this is team, but a lot of team building, and the NBA season presents a ton of team building exercises, and you know, we have some coming our way.
I don't know how a team that was a favorite or one of the favorites to win a conference at the start of the year adds a future Hall of Famer and still manages to stay under the radar, but it feels like the Cavs have. I guess we start with the backcourt, which has not one, not two, but 3 new members since we saw them last.
Yeah, you know, and they're all great in their own way, right? And, you know, you have Harden, you have Mitchell, you have Schroeder. I mean, Keon Ellis is a great addition to them. You know, they revamped their team a little bit, but at their core, they got great coaching, and at their core, you know, they have the ability to be balanced on both ends of the floor. So definitely a tough matchup, and, you know, you're right. They're one of the best teams in the league.
There haven't been a ton of afternoon games this year, but this one's a little extreme, especially with the extra hour of daylight savings. We discussed, it's funny, just the other day, we were talking about a shift towards shoot-arounds as opposed to full practices, and obviously unless you're having one at 5:30 in the morning, you're not having one today. What changes for you and the staff in prepping a team that we just talked about that you haven't seen since November that looks completely different? What's different about the steps preparing for an early game like this?
Yeah, the same principles and themes on simplifying Jason, you know, coming back and us having our team and losing Vooch. It's like focus on the things that you can control, regardless of who you're playing against within an NBA game. There's a bunch of non-negotiables that you have to be able to attack on both ends of the floor. And then you focus on the 5 or 8 things that you know that you can take away that are game plan specific. So focus a ton on the controllables. Figure out the thing, you know, the variables that you're going to have to try to minimize, and then you know, at the head of that is competing.
You love this. You would play at 5 in the morning, right? You would love it if they scheduled a 5 a.m. game just for the challenge of getting everybody out of bed in the dark, right?
I think, yeah, absolutely.
You had something good there.
I did. I was like, I'm not doing it today.
Celtics and Cavs next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
If you're in the market for Michelin tires, get to Town Fair Tire and get them at the guaranteed lowest price. With Michelin's innovative technologies designed for durability and performance, you can trust you're getting the highest quality tires over all the toughest of road conditions. Plus, at Town Fair, you get free services for life. So if you're looking for the best deal on Michelin tires, get to Town Fair, because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Hey, it's Felger here for Cambridge Savings Bank, my official bank. Whether you're looking to grow your successful business or start a new venture, count on Cambridge Savings Bank for service and support at every step of your journey. Member FDIC.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
10 months of the chase. 18,000 there to welcome him home. Over 100 decibels of noise when he took the floor. And 12 shaky minutes of getting his legs underneath him. All added up to the unforgettable Friday night. That was Jason Tatum coming home.
Pulled away by Washington, but his lead pass picked up by Derek White. Shovel for Pritchard. Open. 3. Short. Offensive rebound. Two-hand slam. Jason Tatum.
What's what I tell you, son? I hope his first shot was going to be.
Dallas with the lead. Kick out. Pritchard. Tatum up fake. Step to his left. 3 from the corner. Got it.
There you go. Get the nerves out. Get the nerves out.
The offensive rebound putback.
might have been the thing that gets him in sync.
That's how loud this place has become all of a sudden.
Back-to-back field goals for Tatum. Celtics by 2. The feel-good night could not have come at a better time because the road ahead doesn't feel good at all. The defending champion Thunder have 50 wins. That's Thursday. The red-hot Spurs are in close pursuit. That's Tuesday. Today, with the nation watching, the Celtics face the fastest rising team in the East. Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The killer road trip begins next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, Big Y, nicely done. And by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
How many memorable games, how many big days and nights have taken place inside this building, Rocket Arena in Cleveland, between the Celtics and the Cavaliers. This figures to be another one as the pennant race heating up now in the Eastern Conference. Starting lineups this afternoon brought to you by Amica Insurance, exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Now, Jalen Tyson is listed as available, but he is not starting. Instead, Sam Merrill, the Keita's teammate at Utah State, will start with Dean Wade and Evan Mobley, a different lineup for the Cavaliers. In fact, they've used 32 different starting lineups this year, but the backcourt is going to be Donovan Mitchell and James Harden the rest of the way. The Celtics will once again sound like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Sam Hauser, University of Virginia.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Nemias Keita, Utah State University.
Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series, #1 selling pickup, #1 truck in brand loyalty. This afternoon's contestant, Kristen Duquette of Bedford, New Hampshire. If Boston goes up by 15 at any point in the quarter, Kristen wins the opportunity to see a game for the Ford Sports Tech. Enter the contest at 98.5 thesportshub.com. They're waving white towels, standing on their feet here at Rocket Arena, and not in surrender. Cleveland on a roll, 15-4 in their last 19 games, and now with James Harden out there in the backcourt. They'll wear the navy blue uniforms with the wine-colored trim and gold. They will go left to right. Celtics will wear the home white on the road this afternoon. Evan Mobley will jump it against Nemias Keita, and our Sunday afternoon ABC game is underway. Cleveland has the ball first. It's in the hands of James Harden.
Being guarded here by who? Brown.
To start the game, Dean Wade finds Sam Merrill in the corner. Finds Mobley cutting down the left side for the two-hand slam that opens the game.
They've done really well with that movement of the basketball and then just moving it around. They do a great job of that.
Derek White finds Jason Tatum straight away. Harden will guard him at their start. In the center court logo, Tatum moves to the Keita, fakes the handoff back to Tatum. Harden took it away. Keita looking for Derek White. Back door wasn't there, so he hands to Jaylen Brown. With Merrill on him. Merrill sides his feet. Jaylen feeling contact. Runs it up from 16 feet away. No good. Didn't get the call. And a rebound, Donovan Mitchell racing into the front court. Mitchell goes right at Tatum from the backside. Keita blocks the shot. Tatum saying, I got the ball. He's making the 2 thumbs up signal like it's going to be a jump ball, but it's going to be an early foul on Tatum and free throws for Donovan Mitchell.
You got to stop the ball immediately. When Spider gets down, he's a one-man fast break. Then you add Harden into that, another guy who's going to attack the rim.
The Cavaliers 17th in free throw attempts for the season, but they are 5th in the NBA in free throw attempts since the James Harden trade. And you think about a playoff series where you're dealing with Mitchell and Harden, you know they're getting to the line 15, 16, 18
Wait, isn't it time right now for Harden? I mean, he's been in the league this long and, you know, just hasn't gotten to the top yet and seemed like he's always been a failure.
And it's an interesting conversation. Donovan Mitchell gets the free throws, 4-0 Cleveland, because of the failures in Game 7. But how many huge playoff games has he had to get his teams to a Game 7 in the first place? Jason Tatum straight away. Mobley now watching him. Tatum going to pull up, shoot a straightaway 3. Front iron, short. Rebound. Jaylen Brown gets there first. Turns on Merrill. Tries the right side on Dean Wade. It's not there, so we'll throw back out to Derek White. Up fakes the three. Drives to get closer. Lobs towards Cater. He flips it with the right hand. No good. He was too far away to dunk it. And the Celtics go empty on their first couple of possessions. 4-0 Cleveland on the ball. Harden moves to Sam Merrill. Now Mobley on the left side. He's open. It's a three, and it's good.
Well, he's got so much better at just spotting up from that distance. Before he was an inside shooter. Now he's stretched his range.
Not a good three-point shooter, but he'll keep you honest now. 7-0 Cleveland. Jason Tatum lobs on the inside, caught by Keita, and he's fouled on a reach-in by Donovan Mitchell, who thought he had a chance for a steal.
Now, the thing that you're going to do today is probably with Allen out, the shot blocker, I want to get to the rim a little bit more and try to get Mobley in foul difficulty.
Tatum will trigger the side of the bounce. Celtics down 7-0 here in the first 2 minutes. Derek White, watched by Sam Merrill. Now on the switch, he's got Mobley in front of him. Moves it left side. Hauser sneaks away from Mobley. Step back three is good.
Got him in. That was a good little brush.
Long lead past Mobley behind the defense. He's able to save it from going out of bounds. Paddles it out to Merrill. Sees the cutter. It's Dean Wade. He attacks, lays it up and in.
And the Celtics
Cavs scoring easy here at the start.
Yeah, defense is porous.
Cleveland is 3 for 3. They lead 9-3. Celtics defense with Tatum on the floor was great, but Mavericks missed a lot of shots on Friday. Tatum against Mobley, deep on the right side. Shot clock at 7. Jaylen Brown straight away. Bumps into Merrill. Pump fake, can't create rooms. He tries to step through. Forces one for the elbow. It's short. Celtics are 1 for 5. Cavs are 3 of 3, and they've got a 6-point lead on the ball.
Why are you pump faking against Mobley?
Mitchell pull up three, no good, and Tatum let the rebound go out of bounds.
If Merrill is in your range and he gets Brown, just take the ball straight up, attack him. Mouse in the house.
9-3. Makes the early Cleveland lead. Derek White. Floats into Hauser. Pretty good look again. Right side three. Mobley got there late. He may have got a fingertip on it. And it comes down way short to give Mobley the shot block. And here comes James Harden. Up the left side. Mobley posting up on Hauser. Catches there on the left side. Pounds Hauser into the paint. Elevates. Flip shot. Up and good. Joe has to stop this. And he will.
Box right there. You're going to pound him all day. Cleveland comes out pronounced.
Cavs have not played since Tuesday night, and it looks like it. They hit 4 of their first 5 shots and built an early 8-point lead. 3:07 gone by. Cleveland 11, Boston 3 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here, and the snack spread from Big Y, oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition, platters that get major play, and tossed pizzas for the whole team, and that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y, nicely done.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and I'm proud to partner with Delta Dental of Massachusetts on Veterans Assist. Every time we record an assist this season, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. This program makes a real difference delivering dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Let's give our veterans something to smile about with the care they deserve. Join us in making it happen. Visit 985thesportshub.com/veterans to learn more. Together, we're empowering smiles, one assist at a time.
Did you know Scrub-A-Dub Unlimited lets you wash anytime you want? The all-new Scrub-A-Dub Bedford is now open off Mystic Ave.
Anytime's a good time to be Scrub-A-Dub clean.
Feeling lucky? If not, it may be because your pipes are greener than a leprechaun's hat. This St. Patrick's Day, let Drains by James channel the luck of the Irish and clean those pesky drains. From drain cleaning to pipe lining, we've got the magic touch to make them flow like a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Visit drainsbyjames.com, because who needs shamrocks when you've got James? That's drainsbyjames.com.
Join the Pete Bruins on Sunday, March 8th for their annual teddy bear toss in support of Hasbro Children's Hospital. Show your support by bringing or buying a teddy bear to toss on the ice when the Pete Bruins score their first goal. Get tickets now with a special Me Plus 3 offer, only at ProvidenceBruins.com. The game is on the Sports Hub.
They were packed into Rocket Arena here bright and early this morning. Pumped up for this game here as the Cavs continue to climb in the Eastern Conference standings. Packed in time for the national anthem, brought to you by Mass Mutual Planning and Protection on and off the court. And the Cavs have started 4-5. They lead 11-3. And you saw on the very first possession, Max, of your other teams, you know, eventually Jason Tatum's shot's going to fall. Where I think he's going to struggle to get adjusted is on the defensive end, and teams are going to go right at him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you do. You start looking at the guy's leg. And I remember when I was hurt, and I swear I came back from an injury, and I swore that the guy was looking right at my leg as I was guarding him and said, you know what, that leg looks weak. I'm going that way. And it almost looks like they're doing the same thing right now against Tatum.
The Cavs not only added James Harden, but very quietly they completely revamped their entire backcourt, adding the former Celtic and the veteran Dennis Schroeder, and the guy they really wanted to get was Keon Ellis, and they did. Remember, early in the year when the Celtics beat them twice, you still had DeAndre Hunter here. He had 2 really bad games against the Celtics. Lonzo Ball was still here. So the Cavs very quietly have loaded up, and if they can get healthy, they look like an awful dangerous team come playoff time. Derek White goes in deep. It's Tatum against Sam Merrill. Mobley shows up. Tatum turns. Fadeaway is good. That you love to see.
Yeah, take him. He's too small. Just take him right in the box.
Tatum is on the board a lot earlier today than it was Friday. 11-5. Bounce pass in the pocket. Mobley gets in deep. Tatum takes the rim away. Merrill finds Mobley on the repost. Turns baseline. Pump fake. Keita doesn't go for it. Mobley steps to his right. Misses the layup. Good job by Keita to stay disciplined defensively, and he has the rebound.
Great job by Keita this time. Did not get in foul difficulty.
Tatum ducks the shoulder on Dean Wade. Throws out to the wing. Derek White up fakes the 3. Steps in on the right side. Zips it down low to Keita. Floats it up. Blocked by Mobley. Keita comes down with it. He is tied up as he goes to the floor by Dean Wade. Jump ball.
How many times have we seen Keita get tied up? I mean, he does it over and over again, where he gets the basketball, exposes the basketball, and then, well, to his credit, able to get it, but never gets those elbows out, trying to get people off of him.
That's the first block for Mobley. They did not give him the block on that Hauser 3 earlier. Tip ball won by the Celtics. Keita back towards Tatum. Tatum against Sam Merrill. Straight away, up fakes the 3, steps to his left, moves it to the right side. Keita going to try an 18-footer. Really? The shot clock wasn't no good. Rebound Harden because he had Tatum row into the basket. Took the jump shot instead. Merrill pull up 3 in transition. No good. And the rebound for Sam Hauser. Boston with the ball down by 6. 11-5. Minute number 5. Here's a lob entry caught by Jaylen Brown. Turns on Donovan Mitchell. Drives on him into the paint. Kick out. Hauser. Pretty good look. Straight away 3. Swish.
That's a great look then. Anytime they're going to go concentrate on Brown like that, kick it out to a shooter, make him pay.
Celtics bounce back out of the timeout. Cut it to 3. 11-8 is the Cleveland lead. Still minute number 5. James Harden to the right behind the Mobley screen. Derek White in front of him. Ball moved back to Mobley. Hit a 3 earlier. Puts to the floor. Drives on Keita and scoops it up and into the left hand.
Take that ball fake. They can take the shot first.
7 early for Mobley. 13-8. Cleveland by 5. Tatum straight away. Spins to his left. Away from Mobley. 3 in the air. Got it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Step on somebody's toe.
Tatum's hit 2 in a row. 13-11. Boston within 2. Mitchell jump step in the paint. Kick to the right corner. Mobley's 3. No good. Tatum grabs the defensive rebound. He looks more and more comfortable every single second.
Lively, buddy.
Into the front court. Bounce pass. Left side gives Derek White a wide open lane to the basket. 2-hand slam, and the Celtics come out of their timeout and force Kenny Atkinson to call one of his own as they've tied the game at 13.
You get that and you respond. Somebody punches you, punch him right back.
Great looking segment for Jason Tatum. 6:39 to go opening quarter. Boston 13, Cleveland 13 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Oh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact. It's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact. America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY industry reported total sales.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Start saving at Clinton Savings Bank when you open a Total Access checking account. Earn a high yield of 4.05 annual percentage yield when requirements are met, guaranteed through May 31st. With on-the-go banking, you've got anytime access, mobile check deposits in a snap, and access to over 55,000 surcharge-free ATMs. Visit ClintonSavings.com, 175 years and just getting started. Certain restrictions apply. Call 978-365-3700. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Just in time for St. Patrick's Day celebrations. Corned beef is on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Pick up Signature Select Corned Beef Point Cut for just $1.99 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2 while supplies last. When you shop at the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. We're all Irish on St. Patrick's Day. Celebrate with corned beef. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Hit 98.5thesportshub.com.
Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Celtics start 2 of 9, fall behind by 8, then they go on a 10-2 run in the last segment of the game, forcing Kenny Atkinson to call the timeout. So we start over again, tied at 13, and there's just going to be little moments. Max, you know, as someone who came back from an injury where the thought bubble is almost, oh, yeah, this is what this feels like. And you're seeing it almost in every minute for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, Jason Tatum is going to be continuous steps. It's going to be baby steps. He's going to have to understand, look, it's not going to happen all at once. But once he gets it back over and over again, he's going stronger and stronger.
All right, Jalen Tyson is available. Going back and forth to whether he's going to play, but he's coming off the bench here. And it's an immediate foul. As soon as Peyton Pritchard walks in the game, 9 seconds into the game, he picks up a foul challenging Merrill in the corner. Pritchard is the first off the Celtics bench. Tyson replaces Donovan Mitchell, who just had the 2 free throws. Harden has not taken a shot yet. All the points have come, 9 of the points have come from Mobley. Dean Wade, who beat the Celtics here a couple of years ago with that crazy fourth quarter. Enters to Mobley. Now James Harden. Switch to the left hand to get away from Jaylen Brown. Bounce pass looking for Merrill. Knocked away by Pritchard. Harden saves it near half court. Finds Merrill, 4 on the shot clock. Merrill, right hand dribble, has to take one from the elbow. Jumper is no good. Good contest from behind by Jaylen Brown. Tatum has another rebound. He brings the Celtics up into the front court. Picked up by Tyson. Blows right by him. Attacks. Lays it up with the right hand and it falls.
Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble.
Tatum's hit 3 in a row. Celtics have their lead at 15-13. Tyson catches, floats it up from the mid-block before Cada could get set defensively. That ties the game to 15. Tyson has been a revelation for Cleveland as they try to figure out who's going to start in that spot if they don't get Max Strus back. Totally different lineup for Kenny Atkinson today. There's a few days to think about it. They had not played since Tuesday. Pritchard enters to Tatum, spin on Tyson, attacks the paint, runs it off the window and in before Mobley could get there. Tatum's hit 4 in a row and the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, the thing Tatum wanted to do, he wanted to elevate the body, but he could not. He wasn't jumping off that leg yet.
Harden floats it left wing, 3 from Tyson. He liked it, but it's short. Hauser has the rebound. Celtics by 2 and the ball. Peyton Pritchard racing into the front court. Tatum didn't score until 90 seconds left in the first half Friday. He's got 9 already in the first quarter today. Tatum, left side, up fakes on Dean Wade, steps to his left, pump fake, draws the foul on a 3, and now Tatum will go to the line for the first time this year.
Fella, we talked about muscle memory coming back. It's like just the little things. Little spin move. He wanted to go into the body, couldn't go into the body a minute ago, show the replay. This time, gets his man in the popcorn popper, goes right to the body.
It can't be this easy, can it? It can't be this easy.
I-
36 hours into his comeback, he looks like this.
I agree with you. It doesn't seem like it could be this easy, but for the great ones to be out as long as he has, here's the thing you have to really think about, Sean. He's been out as long as he's had, but what happens is your mental approach to the game gets stronger because you're able to watch it, and you can see what needs to be done. He's sitting right near the coaches, so he's talking to them the whole time.
He hits the first 2 free throws. Now, mass substitutions here for Cleveland. Their new backcourt going to come in at the same time. Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder. Thomas Bryant will come in to play center.
Ellis, I like him. I like what he does on the defense, and I like Schroeder too. Schroeder's shrewd. He's a smart player. He's heady, and he will attack you on both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively, if you give him opportunity.
Tatum, all 3 free throws. He did not hit the rim on any of them, and the Celtics, who trailed by 8 at the start of the game, now lead by 5, 20-15. 17-4 is the Boston run. Exactly 5 minutes to go in the first quarter right now if you're syncing up with ABC. Harden drives. First shot is the left-hand runner, no good, but he gets his own rebound, and the putback is good. Can't give up offensive rebound from James Harden. 20-17, Boston by 3.
When is Brown going to get a look at this thing?
That's a reasonable question. Shireman turns the corner, finds Pritchard. Pritchard against Tyson. Deep to 7 on the shot clock. Pritchard dribbling low. Step back, shows it to Shireman. He steps around Schroeder, attacks the paint. Crazy flip hook shot with the left hand is up and good.
Going back across the body. But you know what? I'm watching it. They're taking Brown right out of the scenario here.
Yeah, they are. He's missed both his shots. Harden pull up 3 on Shireman is good.
I was wondering what was wrong with Harden. He hadn't looked to take a shot yet.
22-20. Boston by 2. Jaylen Brown, he's going this time. Spins, turns, free throw line, fade away on Ellis, no good. Force that, he's 0 for 3. Rebound Thomas Bryant, Cavs the ball down by 2. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Schroeder against Peyton Pritchard, finds Harden, he's got a good look. Straightaway 3, rims out, rebound Jaylen Brown. Tatum calling for it, but Harden is there in front of him. Jaylen Brown looking around. Chris crosses, now the dribble handoff for Tatum against Keon Ellis. Tatum sets a screen. That frees Tatum for a straightaway 3. He launched that one. He wasn't really set. It's off the front iron, no good. Ends his run there after he hit 4 in a row. Cleveland with the ball down 2. 3:28 to go in the first. Tyson puts in the hands of James Harden. Left side against Cater. Harden dribbling low, trying to put Cater to sleep. Left-hand dribble drive in the paint, and guess what? Foul. Shocking.
You know he's going, but if you cater, if you're big, and I'll even ask you as a basketball player, you've been watching long enough, what way is Harden going?
Left.
He's going to his left. And what did you do? You opened the door so he can go to the left. You got to send him back to his weaker hand.
So Harden will go to the line with a chance to tie it here.
How long is it before he has the Harden, I want to be out of here thing?
Well, here's the thing. Remember, as he misses the first free throw, a rare miss. Don't forget, honeymoon Harden is a thing. And his first-year places have generally gone really well. They went well in Brooklyn, obviously went well in Houston for a while. Went well with the Clippers at the start. But it is fascinating to me that this first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the all-time leading scorers in NBA history, is already in the top 10. As he misses both free throws here, so it stays a 2-point Boston lead. If he doesn't get a chance to erase one of these playoff memories, it's just the first thing people think of. This is so unfortunate. Garza, hand to Jaylen Brown, dribbles to the free throw line. His jumper is good, scored, and the foul on Schroeder.
Schroeder loves to put your hands on him. Brown needed an opportunity here to get something. And what they went right to the mid-range where he could elevate and jump over a smaller guy.
Well, as Harden misses 2 free throws, and now a chance for a 3-point play for Jaylen Brown.
You can just see Schroeder. Schroeder plays him with his hands.
Hugo Gonzalez checks in. And so, Max, is Luka Garza. And how fascinating for Luka Garza, right? Finally bumped out of the rotation he had earned his way into because of the acquisition of Vucevic and now the injury to Vucevic. And Luka Garza is thrust right back in there. 3-point play.
thing you know you're going to get from him, Sean. He's going to get hard play. And that's all Joe wants.
25-20, Celtics by 5, 9 minutes in. Donovan Mitchell back in the game, stumbles into Ugo, draws the foul. He got the elbow up, he caught Ugo in the face. Now these are the plays, even though the original foul here is on Ugo Gonzalez, and he has his left hand up to his mouth as he took a shot there. These are the ones with Jaylen Brown that they've been looking at once there's contact to the face.
I know you said it before. What do? You said when you go to the head, you always say they'll go look at it. They're looking at something, looking at somebody shoot free throws.
Donovan Mitchell's going to the line. They won't look at it again. You are entitled, if you're Jaylen Brown and Donovan Mitchell, you're entitled to the space. And Ugo stuck his snout right in there and took a shot in the jaw.
As Nana would say here in Boston, right in the chops.
Donovan Mitchell gets the first. It's another great year. Just you think of what's possible here with Cleveland. I don't think they feel they need home court advantage. If they are healthy, if Mobley and Allen are both healthy, they get Strus to be any kind of contributor. Such a dangerous team. Donovan Mitchell gets the free throws, 25-22. Boston by 3. Tatum is out of the game. Garza. 12 points for Tatum, by the way, in 8 minutes. Jaylen Brown. Schroeder on him. Right hand dribble. Spins back to his left. To the dotted line he goes. He's going to flip it up. Bounces short. Who gets the offensive rebound? Garza had it, but he put it to the floor. And Donovan Mitchell rips it away. Mitchell with Ugo backpedaling. Mitchell floats it over him. Up and in with the right hand. That cuts it to 1.
He is like somebody's chasing.
Couple of buckets for Donovan Mitchell. He's up to 6. Here's Jaylen Brown to the dotted line again. Throws the bounce pass out to Peyton Pritchard. Boston leading down to 1 as Pritchard steps back and hits a 3. Remember, Peyton Pritchard lit this building up in November with 42 in that Sunday game after Thanksgiving.
You want Peyton Pritchard to get confidence again.
Schroeder, left side of the floor, bounce pass, Thomas Bryant. Former Wizard, floats it with the right hand, back iron, no good, rebound Shireman. Boston by 4 and the ball. Cavs have the hot start, leading 11-3. Tatum turned this thing around in the middle segment of the quarter. Peyton Pritchard takes the handoff from Garza and Keon Ellis, so reach-in foul. The foul that Cleveland had to give with 1:50 to go in the quarter.
We talked about before, guys being ready, and that's Joe's thing, a sense of urgency. And the guys you talk about who have been taken out of the lineup, all those guys have a sense of urgency when they come in. Garza, Charman.
And here's another foul, and a bad one. Tyson fouls Jaylen Brown away from the ball, and that one now put Cleveland over the limit. So Jaylen Brown will get free throws here with Boston already up by 4.
Well, what you see is essentially a bear hug on Brown. Brown's trying to come off that pick, and what you're doing, you're wrapping your arms around his body, and the officials are going to make that call all the time.
Friday in his season debut, Jason Tatum did not score his first 13 minutes on the floor. This afternoon in Game 2, 36 hours later, 12 points in less than 9 minutes.
And you can see, these teams getting together and playing during the spring. There's a place I want to go to in Cleveland, a place called Oinkies. They have the best pork chops around.
We'll jot that down for the conference finals. I don't believe these teams can meet in the second round. I don't think they're going to end up in the same bracket. Jaylen Brown's free throw is good. He gets 1 of 2, 29-24. Celtics by 5. Cleveland has a very favorable schedule. I just don't think that both the Cavs and Celtics will finish ahead of the Knicks and end up 2-3 and thus in the same bracket. Mitchell moves to Schroeder. Right-hand dribble. And that navy blue headband.
Good defense.
Yeah, by Pritchard, forcing the kick out. Mitchell 4 on a shot clock. Mitchell double team, gets rid of it. Bounce pass. Schroeder has to take a 3. I don't think he got that off in time. He did not. Shot clock violation. The double team was timed perfectly. But Donovan Mitchell could not take that shot.
You were so right, because he wanted to get into that mode where he's trying to take people in ISO one-on-one. All of a sudden, you saw a double team. He had no place to go. Finally had to throw up back the grenade, as you said, back to Schroeder.
Cavs have only scored 13 points in the last 9 minutes. From an 8-point lead to a 5-point deficit. Celtics up 29-24. Jaylen Brown throws the right shoulder into Tyson. Left-hand dribble. Drop back to Garza. Straightaway 3. Got it.
Garza's been so timely. Sean, what do you do when you don't play for a week and a half, and all of a sudden they throw you into the fire?
From down 8 to up 8. Bryant missed the 3. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Racing up the right side of the floor. Garza runs, gets behind Bryant, but Jaylen going to keep it. Drive into traffic, stumble. They got to call something here. It's going to be a jump ball. He just hop-stepped into the middle of the floor. It took about 4 steps. It was either a foul on the Cavs or they reached in and tied him up, and that's what the call is.
Had the hand on the body, being aggressive, but sometimes you pick your times to be aggressive. Too many people back in the lane here.
Jaylen Brown will jump it against Donovan Mitchell. Jaylen wins it backwards. Ugo's got it, but
should have been
they're giving it. Yep. Saying Jaylen Brown stole the tip with a hold. And that's going to be free throws. That's a killer.
That is. I mean, you get, it's almost like giving away 2 points. Let's see what he did here. Held him down with the off arm. Yes, he did. Good call by the officials. Spider looking up going, I'm home. You don't come into my house, take my cookies out, and then all of a sudden think that nobody saw you.
It's a bad foul that Tyson took to give Jaylen Brown free throws, of which he missed one. And a bad foul by Jaylen Brown giving Donovan Mitchell 2 free throws, the first of which is good.
I've said this before, and it was so shocking to me. I found out his father played baseball at University of North Carolina in Charlotte. Not during the time I was there, but just to know that he was there at that time. Sadiq Bey's mom also played basketball at UNC Charlotte. So 49ers are represented well in the NBA.
Big baseball family. Donovan Mitchell's dad worked for the New York Nets for a while. Free throws good for Donovan Mitchell, 32-26. Celtics have the 6-point lead out of 2 for 1 here with 38 seconds now remaining in the first quarter. Richards moving to his right, attacks Schroeder, gets around him, kick out. Ugo is open, but he moves it to Jaylen Brown. Corner 3, bounces in. Left iron, right iron, and then right down the middle.
That looked like that Toronto shot, the Kawhi shot that hit the rim and just stayed and finally died.
Well, you can only have that kind of aspiration. 35-26, Boston by 9. 10 on the shot clock, 16 on the game clock. Mitchell bounce pass in the pocket. Tyson, crazy scoop shot, feeling contact. No good, and the Celtics have numbers, and they got 8 seconds left in the quarter. Richards into the front court, lead for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen with 4 seconds left. Jaylen left-hand dribble on Bryant. Kick out. Pritchard steps to his left. Takes a 3 at the buzzer. Bounces out, and that's how the first quarter will come to an end. But the Celtics will take it as they turn an early 8-point deficit into a 9-point lead. And all Jason Tatum did is score 12 points in 8.5 minutes. End of 1 at Rocket Arena. Boston 35, Cleveland 26 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The sun is out, the birds are chirping, and the open road is calling. Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event and take that road trip you've been dreaming of. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V from Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand.
Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Looking for Michelin tires at the guaranteed lowest price? Get to Town Fair Tire. Michelin's innovative technologies are designed for durability and performance over any of the toughest road conditions, so you can trust you're getting the highest quality tires. And Town Fair's been a name you can trust since 1967. Now with over 120 locations and still growing. Because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is MassMutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealth management.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
To the second quarter we go. The Celtics, who trailed by 8 earlier with like a 9-point lead into the second quarter, 35-26. The first quarter, as always, was brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years. And how's this for a difference in 36 hours? Friday against Dallas, the Celtics max scored 21 points, 0.77 points per possession. Jason Tatum did not score. Sunday here against Cleveland, 35 points, 1.5 points per possession, which is a crazy high number, and Jason Tatum had 12. 36 hours later.
Tatum doing it on that end, and here's the thing. It kind of, we were looking for Brown. When was he going to take over and get involved in the game? Tatum comes out. Brown starts to get looks, and the ball movement has been good. The thing you have to be over-concerned, sometimes maybe overly concerned about, is the fact of trying to fit Tatum into this and let him kind of flow. He's naturally a scorer. He's going to get his, so don't worry about it.
Celtics will start the second quarter with Hauser, White, Pritchard, Garza, and Hugo Gonzalez. Donovan Mitchell. There with the new backcourt, Ellis and Schroeder, Dean Wade and Mobley. Left corner, Gonzalez explodes to the baseline, but he's blocked to the rim by Mobley. Out of bounds it goes. Celtics will keep it with 9 to shoot. That's the second block. That's the third block for Mobley.
And you're going to attack the rim like right now because Mobley's in there, but you're thinking Allen's in there. Allen's really the shot blocker. He closes the rim off.
The funny thing is the numbers have not borne out that way. Mobley's got the shot blocks this year, but sometimes it's because they feed him into Mobley. Pritchard, step back on Donovan Mitchell. Left side three, front iron, no good. And the rebound yanked down by the Cavs. Running the floor, Ellis. That was Mobley's rebound. Drop for the trailer. Schroeder, air ball the three, and the rebound belongs to Sam Hauser.
Shot it with confidence.
He did. He does everything with confidence. Regardless of the result, Derek White shuttle pass into the left corner. Hauser three over Ellis, hits the side of the backboard. You're gonna miss. Doesn't matter how you miss.
You're gonna miss poorly.
Celtics will fly to San Antonio when this game is over. Advance to the Tuesday night NBC game. Mobley spinning on Garza. Pritchard trying to reach in. Mobley throws it back out to Schroeder. 6 in the shot clock. Schroeder puts it on the floor, ducks the shoulder, pulls up at the elbow on Pritchard, misses off the back iron. Wade deflects the rebound. Hugo Gonzalez just runs it down.
Well, he hustles. He hustles all the time out there.
Celtics now +3 on the glass. Pritchard drop back for Derek White straight away. Keon Ellis reaching for the ball. Derek White, so good on Friday. Slowly moving to his left, pull up on Wade, quick three, no good, back iron. Hugo deflects the rebound. He actually punched it up towards the rim, and it's grabbed by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell, cross court, fielded by Keon Ellis. Left-hand dribble on Gonzalez, drop back to Mitchell. He's set for a straightaway three, missed it. Surprisingly badly off the front iron, rebound Pritchard. Cavs have gone super cold here after the hot start. Pritchard, the step back, can't get the contact from Wade, so he throws out to Garza. Dribble handoff for Derek White, but away from the ball. Garza trips up Ellis and commits an offensive foul away from the ball.
Think about with these guys, when Brown and Tatum are off the floor, who's going to take up the scoring? Normally, it's a guy like Derek White, you think what he's going to be doing. But somebody else has to take up the scoring.
People are going to be tuning in around the country in this standalone game, watching that first quarter going. Is it possible that Jason Tatum just came back? It's his second game back with that 12-point first quarter. Dean Wade catch and shoot three. He knew it was off. Ellis, great play to elevate and then throw it off Pritchard out of bounds.
What have we said about going to get the ball instead of just letting the ball go out of bounds? Marvin Hagler was great at that. I don't need nobody to do anything other than count the 10.
Take it out of the judge's hands. Celtics have lost a couple of these margin plays here, but they still have the 9-point lead. No one scored yet. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Schroeder palming it with the right hand. Bounce pass out to Keon Ellis. Going to take the deep three over Hauser. No good. And the rebound, Shire.
These guys are defending well. They're not scoring.
Cavs started 3 for 3. They're 6 of 21 cents. Derek White takes the steal from Garza, dribbles down the right side and lays it in.
That could have been a foul there. They pushed him in the back as he went by.
Celtics have a double-digit lead, 37-26. Dean Wade enters to Mobley, turns on Garza, jump hook with the right hand, banks it, no good. Rebound Derek White. 6 for their last 22 of the Cavs. Derek White strong down the right side, pulls up in deep, throws up an air ball. He got in too deep. Garza had the offensive rebound, throws it back out. It results in a collision between Pritchard and Ellis. It's going to be another foul on Peyton Pritchard.
I thought Garza got fouled when he was trying to whip that ball back out. Bring it closer to the body. Make somebody feel it.
32-15 Celtics since that 11-3 start for Cleveland. That's the 11-point Boston lead here. Mitchell finds the cutter. Mobley sneaks in behind Garza, two-hand slam.
He's so athletic. It's like he's jumping off a pogo stick, man. He just jumps so easy.
Mobley has 11 of the Cavs' 28 points. Boston by 9, early second quarter. Derek White, bounce pass for Garza, hand back to Derek White, right side against Mobley. White picks up his dribble, bounce hands for Garza, catches against Dean Wade, turns, runs it off the glass, just trying to get a foul. He does. Fouls on Wade, and Garza will get free throws.
This is the perfect guy for your team, especially when, Vooch is out, because you plug him in, and he's going to do all those little things to help your team win. He's going to rebound. He's going to get free throws. He's going to bust his hump trying to get those little plays where he's setting picks. So, having him on this team has been a great asset.
Tatum is on the recumbent bike, which is nowhere near us in Cleveland. It's right next to us in our corner office in Boston.
Boston, we just reached down and handed him a note. How you feeling?
Celtics will not be home again until Saturday. Once they get through the game against OKC, 10 of the final 16 games will be at home, and Celtics will play 5 or 6 at home starting Saturday night, 6 or 7 at home starting Saturday against Washington. Garza makes the free throw. Celtics by 11 again, 39-28. 8:39 to go in the first half.
When you come back in with Brown and Tatum.
Harden bounce pass for Dean Wade. He's at the dotted line, moves it out to the wing. Keon Ellis returns to the James Harden. Harden against Shireman. Foul coming. Harden runs over Shireman, goes to the left hand, laying it up, no good. 2 shots at the offensive rebound. Mobley can't knock it in, and Derek White comes out of the pack with it. Bounce pass lead from Pritchard. Up the right side, blows by Harden, gets in deep. Wade is waiting, so we'll throw to the corner. Derek White attacks the baseline, tiptoes it, throws a bounce pass to Sam Hauser. Can't turn the corner on Ellis, exposed the ball, knocked away by Kevin Porter Jr. Here come the Cavs. Derek White, though, trying to make up for the turnover, chases down Porter and punches the ball away out of bounds to stop the fast break.
That play won't be noticed as much, but what he did, he broke a layup opportunity up. Essentially taking points away from the opposition.
The advanced numbers and the metrics and all the plus-minus stuff is so good for Derek White. Just the plays that don't show up. Harden, inbound to Thomas Bryant. Turn to Harden. Shireman fights through Bryant to try to stay in front of Harden. Harden, push pass. Left side, Porter into the corner. Wade, pretty good look at a 3. It's no good. And the rebound, Cada couldn't grab it, so it's going to go back to Cleveland.
Come on, big
Joe
fella.
Mazzulla going to be losing his mind here as the Celtics are giving away extra shots.
Man, Cada's hands sometimes, like Roberto Duran, hands of stone.
Inbound, Bryant, right wing 3, no good. Man, the Cavs couldn't be any colder here. After the 3-for-3 start, they're now 10 of 32. PM EST and Derek White turns the corner, finds Shireman, left wing 3, got it.
I'm surprised the Cavaliers don't call a timeout here.
All
Celtics
these
running things all day.
Possessions. The offense has been good for the Celtics, not world-ending. It's just Cleveland can't score here. Dean Wade now with the Cavs down by 13. Drops it back in the wing. Bryant launches another 3. No good. Fans getting restless now with Bryant launching up 3s.
Like,
Cavs are 2 of 15 from 3.
People like, go ahead, shoot.
And they've missed 9 in a row. Peyton Pritchard bobbles it out of bounds, and the Celtics, very uncharacteristic, not getting defensive rebounds, turning it over, but they lead by 14 because the Cavs can't make a shot. Merrill and Tyson return for Cleveland. Celtics stay with his group. Well, Kenny Atkinson's tried a lot of different things here. He's already played 10 guys in the game.
Well, you're going to fight with this group because they're defending so well right now.
James Harden steps around a screen, leans into a 3, no good. Rebound, Derek White is knocked away by Porter out of bounds. Celtics will get it. That's 10 straight misses from 3 for the Cavs. Started 2 of 6. Brings us to a timeout with 5:05 gone by. Second quarter. Boston 42, Cleveland 28 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The 99 Restaurants $14.99 big deal meals always hit the spot. They're big on flavor, big on comfort, and big on value. And now you can dig into these hearty favorites any day of the week. That's right, the $14.99 big deal meals are available all day, every day. So now you can have the roasted turkey dinner all week long. Hurry in today or every day for any one of our $14.99 big deal meals. You gotta love the nines.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Busy Dog Basement Technologies is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for detail.
High five! Up top! Dave's company just got the 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Yeah! It's 5 years of gig speed internet, advanced security, and a great rate that won't change. All from the company with 99.9% network reliability. Heck yeah! He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread. Yes! The Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee. Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
For a limited time, now through March 29th, switch to Comcast Business to lock in your rate for 5 years and get a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Or ask how to get started with 150 megabit internet for $59.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Don't wait. Call today. Restrictions apply. New customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. Paperless billing and automatic payments with bank account required. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
Numbers are wild in this game defensively for the Celtics, or a poor offense for the Cavaliers, whose early 8-point lead has turned into a 14-point deficit. 42-28 is the Boston lead with 6:55 to go in the first half. Cleveland is the number 5 offense in the NBA. They average nearly 1.18 points per possession. It's 0.82 right now, and a little more easy to translate. 11 points in the first 3 minutes of this game, 17 in the last 14 minutes, and they are 6 of their last 29 from the floor.
Well, let me ask you this then. Would you want Bryant taking 3 of those threes?
Not really.
All the scores you have over there, Thomas Bryant is the guy you're going to shoot threes?
As we like to say, there's a reason you're open. Evan Mobley made a 3 early. Harden made one late in the first quarter. Those are the only 2. They are 2 of 16 from 3. Celtics are 7 of 14. But again, there's the bad karma plays. The Celtics committing some turnovers. 5 already, a couple of the unforced variety. Cavaliers already with 4 offensive rebounds. A couple of those the Celtics could have gotten. So Joe Mazzulla well aware of sometimes those things come back to bite. This is the big one. We talk about this 3-game road trip, and obviously the 2 best teams in the NBA this year are San Antonio and OKC, and those are the next 2 road games for the Celtics. But this is the big one because it's the conference game. You think about the biggest games remaining, it's probably this one and the game in New York. The final road game of the year. Derek White out of the Cavaliers logo, moving to his right. He's had a pretty good look, didn't want it against Bryant. Thought about going into Tatum, and he's got Harden on him. Instead, the returning Tatum catches, pull up on Tyson. It's a 3, it's no good. Tatum inside out, stops the hand of the rebound. Pritchard saves it back into the floor, though, but into the hands of Merrill. Here's James Harden. Lead left-hand pass from Porter, going to put it to the floor. Drive on Shireman, move it to the middle, deflected. Quick hands by Derek White, and Tatum has the steal. Porter threw that into a whole bunch of white jerseys. Derek White switches to the left hand, has Harden on him. Turns, free throw line, kick out. Tatum, good look, left side 3. That's off though, front iron. Tatum punches the offensive rebound all the way out to Derek White, who can go into the backcourt together. Over the shot clock.
Bunch of second chance opportunity.
Cavs have only scored 2 points in the first half of the quarter. Derek White lobs it for Tatum, who's deflected by Bryant out of bounds. Celtics keep it 5 to shoot.
They're looking for that lob play a lot. And Cleveland understands it because they do it a lot themselves with their bigs. The little lob on the inside, the shuttle pass. Brown now comes back in. Pritchard comes out.
Running the Rob Williams play, left for Tatum. Tatum under out of bounds. In safely, Derek White, left-hand dribble, gets to the free throw line. His jumper rims out. And the rebound. A lot of Cavs down there. Porter finally grabs it. Midway through the second quarter, Boston by 14. Harden drives, kick to the corner. Tyson, they need this three to go. It doesn't, and the rebound belongs to Derek White. Another miss. Shireman releases, gets in behind Merrill. Two-hand slam.
Man. Cavs couldn't throw it in the ocean.
These missed threes are turning into turnovers now for Cleveland. 44-28. Boston by 16. Porter moves it to Tyson. Offensive foul on the Cavs. Or maybe 3 seconds on Bryant.
I thought it was an offensive foul. Looked like it. Because he was moving without the basketball.
Yeah, he hit Derek White on the way in. They held up the number 3, so we didn't know if it was the number 3 on Bryant's uniform or 3 seconds in the paint. Either way, Celtics ball leading by 16 now with 5:28 to go in the first half. The Cavs have gone stone cold quiet. 17 points now in 15 minutes. Jaylen Brown catch and shoot. Straight away 3, front iron, no good. Good feed from Tatum. Tatum just missed the shot. Rebound Thomas Bryant. Here's Harden. Up the left side of the floor. Tatum slows him down. Tatum tries to fight through the screen. Harden moves it right wing. Porter drives past Shireman. Hands off underneath. Bryant, little pump fake. Misses the layup. And Bryant throws both of his fists down to his hip in frustration. Bryant can't make a short little layup. Tatum trying to put Harden to sleep. Shuttles into the corner. Shireman misses the 3 and the rebound for Sam Merrill. Bryant is 0 for 5 now. Cleveland bench has been a mess offensively. The entire team has. Harden draws the foul on Derek White, runs it up no good, and James Harden knows the only way I know for sure I can score is by getting to the free throw line.
So run in, I see a body, I jump towards it, your hands are out, I'm going to get some free throws.
The second quarter score is 9-2 Boston in 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
You think if Boston could put together, you know, a real good run, how much further they'd be ahead.
It's been a bad offensive quarter for the Celtics, but worse for the Cavs, and Harden, who missed 2 free throws earlier, just missed another one. This is where I bring up the idea that there are some elite athletes in the world who play games at 7:30 every night, who sometimes are thrust into what essentially is a noon game today, and biorhythms are a little off. Harden finally gets a free throw to go. Ends the latest 7-0 run. The score is 9-3 in the quarter in favor of the Celtics, and there's only 4:32 left in it. Boston by 15. Derek White, left-hand dribble, gets in deep, floats it up, no good, feeling the contact. Now he's fouled, and Derek White will go to the line.
Merrill's not a defender. And this time White just goes right to the box, jumps over him, gets brushed on the arm. What Merrill's in for, Merrill is a shooter. And Merrill really hasn't had that many good looks. So the Celtics have done a good job making him a defender, which he's not. And they've taken away the offensive production as he's the three-point threat.
Elite Utah State content in the court right now with both Merrill and Cada in the game as Derek White makes the first free throw. The Celtics have only lost a lead this big once this year, and that was that very early season game. Game 3 of the year at Detroit, and that 17-point lead they had on that Sunday afternoon was very early in the game. Derek White's second free throw, right down the middle. The Celtics have come to Cleveland and taken a 17-point lead with 4:28 to go in the first half.
Taking the noise out of this crowd.
They were pumped and ready. Mobley, handoff to Harden, 3, no good. Rebound, Tatum, can't grab it. Pinballed around, Harden punches it out to Merrill. Gives Tyson a clean look at a 3, no good. Rebound, Derek White. Even when the Cavs are getting offensive rebounds, they just cannot make a 3. They are one of their last 17 from 3. Cada bounce pass back to Tatum, and he is fouled out the rim.
That was a great seal then by Tatum. Tatum had a smaller guy on him, Merrill, non-defender. This time turns, holds him for a while, and Cada. This is a great bounce pass going into Tatum on the ball side. And we've talked about before when we see passes come from Cada, this was a real good one.
points. Tatum bounces the first free throw in, and let's talk about this too. Every time Jason Tatum jumps, every time he takes contact like that, and he comes out on the other side, he's going to gain a little more confidence in his body.
Your body says, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
Tatum is 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He's got 14 first half points after scoring 15 in his season debut on Friday. Celtics lead by 19. Donovan Mitchell, dotted line, floater, bounces in.
They get the spider.
Now the other thing here is Jaylen Brown coming downhill, goes in on Mitchell. Mitchell slaps it away out of bounds. And Donovan Mitchell immediately points to the bench and says, challenge that, because it went off Jaylen Brown. They're discussing it. But they won't challenge. Tatum, inbound to Tatum. Celtics have lost a lot of big leads in this building. Tatum, pull up three, right side, rims out. Rebound belongs to Harden. Harden looking up, long lead ahead of the field. Mobley catches. Tatum won't challenge the two-hand slam. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. If he had been waiting for the Cavs to score 2 straight buckets, he's been waiting a long time. 3:29 to go in the first half. Boston 48, Cleveland 33 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer, with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Clinton Savings Bank started in 1851. 175 years later, we're still excited about starting, helping you start with savings, a home, a business, or any other goal. Visit clintonsavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Back-to-back buckets for the Cavs. Cut it to 15, 48-33. Celtics led this game by 19 after the Tatum free throws. The Celtics are 31-0 this year. 31-0 with leading by 18. But in the Joe Mazzulla era of lost leads, the Celtics have lost under Joe 13 games when leading by 14 or more, and 5 of those 13 have been to the Cleveland Cavaliers, including some memorable ones in this building. Celtics have only lost 4 20-point leads under Joe Mazzulla, but 2 of them were to the Cavs. The Dean Wade game here 2 years ago, and the game late, right around this time of year last year. Remember, the Celtics took a 25-2 lead in the game in Boston. Everybody was just going berserk, and then the Cavs slowly but surely reeled them back in. 48-33 is the Boston lead. Our guy Richard Jefferson getting some love. The ABC crew today with Tim Legler and Mike Breen. Of course, he was part of the championship team 10 years ago, and everybody's saying 2026 is the new 2016. And that was the year that Golden State Warriors won 72 games, but didn't win the last one.
That was a crazy series. And everybody blamed, said the Cavs would not have won if Draymond had not got kicked out for one of those games. I'm not sure about that. Cavs seem like they want to roll later on.
Richard White Brown, Tatum, Tatum. 5 on the floor for the Celtics here. Leading by 15 with 3:17 to go in the first half. Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble, step back on Keon Ellis. Moves it to the middle. Tatum, pump fake, draws some contact from Mobley. They don't call a foul. Loose ball, though, picked up by Jaylen Brown. Pritchard drives, floats it high in the air, and good. Man, that had ice on it coming down.
I'm not sure if he meant to make that. Looked like he wanted to pass that ball over.
Pull up 3 in transition by Donovan Mitchell. No good. Rebound, Keita. The Cavaliers are 2 of 20 from 3 after hitting one of their first 2. 50-33. Boston by 17. Tatum zips the entry to Keita. He is slacked down one and foul. Keon Ellis said, "You're not posterizing me. I'll take my chances," and come raking down over the back. That is the 4th team foul on Cleveland. Quick 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. He's the 80 station.
Randy and Max watching the Celtics build a big early lead here in Cleveland. Jason Tatum straight away against Donovan Mitchell. Left-hand dribble to the elbow, spinning on him, elevates, falls away, feeling contact, shot no good. Tatum keeps the rebound alive, but it comes down to Mobley. Exactly 2 minutes remaining right now as Jaylen Brown gets in the way of James Harden. Didn't get there in time to take a charge in the backcourt. And he called a foul on Jaylen. That is the 3rd team foul.
Like when he caught the ball, he took an extra step. Jaylen anticipated really well.
Boston by 17. Donovan Mitchell goes to the free throw line, steps away from Tatum, flips it up and in with the right hand. Awkward looking shot, but he gets it to go. A 6-2 run for Cleveland. Cut it to 15. 6 doesn't sound like a lot, but they had only scored 3 points in the first 7 minutes of the quarter. Pritchard trying to lose Keon Ellis. Backs it out to the Cavalier logo. Moves to Keita standing on the 3-point line. Wants Jaylen to come get it. That's being fronted, taken away by Donovan Mitchell, so we'll go to Pritchard, 4 on the shot clock. Pritchard switches to the right hand, pulls up at the elbow, tough shot, good.
Wow. Now, these are tough shots now Pritchard's making.
Pritchard's got 7 in the first half. Sam Merrill for James Harden. Harden, right-hand dribble, coming downhill, zips it out to the wing to Keon Ellis. Ellis against Tatum. Bounce pass into the left corner. Evan Mobley ducks the shoulder into Keita. Exposes the ball. Tatum can't get it away from Mobley. Pulls it back and throws it out to Keon Ellis. Handed Donovan Mitchell, 4 on the shot clock. Mitchell turns Tatum around. High, arcing 19-footer, barely hits the front iron. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Celtics by 17 and the ball. Minute 23 to go in the first half.
Swarming defense.
Eventually, some of these shots are going to go for the Cavs. Keita, handoff, Peyton Pritchard. It's not been a great offensive second quarter for the Celtics, but they've actually extended the lead. The Cavs have missed so many shots. Jaylen Brown pulls his way on Ellis, draws some contact, runs it up 12 feet, no good. They were waiting to see if it went. Compromise call will give Jaylen Brown free throws.
Yeah, had his hands all over. I mean, essentially, hands in the cookie jar. It's like my mom used to ask me, "Should you eat some cookies?" And, no. Had sugar all over my mouth. That was one of the kind of challenge, but you could clearly see there was contact as Brown steps up to shoot the first of 2. That's some good.
So at some point, we're going to have next time there's a technical foul. Jaylen Brown's been kind of bowling his way to the front of the line to shoot those. Derek White, without anybody really noticing, with his 2 for 2 today, Derek White's hit 24 in a row, 58 of 61 from the line. Derek White is now in the top 5 of the NBA in free throw shooting.
So are you going to get this news over to Joe?
I think Joe loves the idea of them fighting for it. Free throw is good for Jaylen Brown. Celtics back to their largest lead, up by 19 with a minute to go and a half. Harden, bounce pass for Sam Merrill. Up fakes the 3, steps to his left, takes one, forcing it. No good, back iron, rebound, Keita falling down. He gets it away to Peyton Pritchard. And the Cavs are 2 of 21 from 3. Cleveland has scored 9 points in the quarter. 9. 2 for 1 here for the Celtics. 40 seconds to go. Jaylen Brown sees an opening. That opening is Harden in front of him. He dribbles in deep and then stumbles. Double dribble. And Jaylen Brown turns it over. There are little signs in here, as well as this is going for the Celtics. They've made a lot of uncharacteristic margin mistakes. Managing the clock, not getting defensive rebounds, A couple of uncharacteristic turnovers. I mean, they're up by 19. Everything feels great. Away from the ball here, they're calling a foul. Shireman trying to fight through a screen. And the Celtics at least had a foul to give. With 33 seconds remaining in the half.
Shireman, and I've said this before, I say it again, a lot of John Havlicek in him. Very smart, heady player. Moves well without the basketball. Not to say he's John Havlicek. There's some things that John used to do he reminds me of.
Harden will trigger the inbound. In safe for Merrill. Here's the quick three he's been waiting for. Short, front iron. Rebound Pritchard. This is crazy. Cavs 2 of 22. Jaylen Brown runs over Merrill. He tried to take a charge, and fans were unhappy he's not getting the call because he was there, but then he slid his body, fouling Jaylen Brown, and that puts Cleveland over the limit. Yeah, you can't. He went into the charge motion too late. Just when the Cavs looked like they had a little momentum going, they cut it to 15 twice. And now the Celtics can take another 20-point lead.
Well, just to understand, and I told you before, excuse me, Sean, told you when I walked up to Brown and I said, when Tatum was coming back, I said, this is a celebration of you. I said, what you've done for him and to get this team where they are, I hope people recognize that. And I think that, you know, most people who know basketball do, but I just wanted to punctuate that with him.
64 games now for the Celtics this year. They have had a 20-point lead in nearly half of them. This is the 30th 20-point lead for the Celtics this year. And now it's 21. Jaylen Brown gets both free throws, 6 straight for the Celtics. About a 2-second differential on the 2 clocks as we count it down here in a calamitous second quarter for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I knew that word was coming. Calamitous.
They have 9 points in the quarter. 9. The Celtics only have 21. Foul here away from the ball. Celtics did not have one to give.
You know what?
Garza,
I wouldn't be
did that intentionally. He wanted to come out of the game.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't foul Mobley trying to put him to the line to shoot a couple of free throws.
He's not a good free throw shooter, 63%. So you can make the argument for a hack compared to the way Cleveland's offense normally runs, but they can't make a shot. So I'm not crazy about this one. Obviously, Mobley misses the first free throw, so it could work out. But, hey, if the Cavs get 1 point per possession, 1 point out of this free throw, that's a rally with the way they have not been able to score. But what it does do, it gives the Celtics the last shot.
Gives them the last shot, and you can increase your lead. These are margins. The small margins you talked about, Joe Mazzulla looks at these margins and analyzes things all the time. That wasn't intentional foul.
Mobley gets the second free throw. Celtics by 20, 12 seconds to go. Hand off to Pritchard, and the clock is rolling. 10 seconds to go in the half. Pritchard picked up by Tyson at half court. Pritchard dribbling left hand to right hand. Ducks the shoulder, gets to the dotted line, floats it up in the air, no good. Rebound belongs to Tyson. He will launch from his own end. It'll fall way short, and that's how the first half will come to an end. The Celtics only scored 21 points in the second quarter and extend their lead by 11. They hold Cleveland at 10 in the quarter, 36 in the first half, and the Celtics will take a 20-point lead into the halftime locker room. Coming up, Jake Seymour will update you on everything. Nothing else underway yet in the NBA, but a big night of games later, including the Celtics' next opponent, the San Antonio Spurs, in a big game against the Houston Rockets. And then back here at Rocket Arena to see if the Celtics can pull off another stunning road win and sweep the Cleveland Cavaliers, which they have never, ever done in a year the Cavs have had a winning record. Our score at the half, Boston 56, Cleveland 36. It's halftime on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Jalen Brunson does it again!
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedule, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
Anytime, any day, it's a great time to clean it your way. Anytime's a good time to be Scrub-A-Dub-Clean.
Scrub-A-Dub's unlimited car wash plan lets you wash anytime for one low monthly price. Wash every day or every week. Your car will always be Scrub-A-Dub clean.
Anytime's a good time to be Scrub-A-Dub-Clean.
Who's watching your network when the threats come fast? Who detects, responds, and shuts attacks down day and night? Who powers advanced protection with Barracuda XDR before damage is done? Serving New England for 30 years. Access, security, trust. Intrasystems.com.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Derek White goes in deep. It's Tatum against Sam Merrill. Mobley shows up. Tatum turns. Fadeaway is good. That you love to see.
Yeah, take him. He's too small. Just take him right in the box.
It's too small for Jason Tatum. Second game back from Achilles, if you couldn't tell by his performance. And he's the player taking care of business in that first half. Jason Tatum, 14 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Sponsored by Cambridge Savings Bank. Taking care of business starts with a great team. With CSB, you get a partner who puts you first so you can focus on what matters most. Visit CambridgeSavings.com or stop by a branch to start your relationship. Member FDIC. Tatum in that first quarter going off 12 points, 4 or 6 from the field, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Played 8 minutes and 41 seconds. But before he got going, the Cavs had a hot start.
4-0 Cleveland on the ball. Harden goes to Sam Merrill. Now Mobley on the left side. He's open. It's a 3 and it's good.
Boy, he's got so much better at just spotting up from that distance. Before he was an inside shooter, now he stretched his range.
Evan Mobley hit the 3, put the Cavs up 7-0 with 10:34 to go in the first quarter. And since then, the Celtics have outscored Cleveland 56-29, limiting the Cavaliers to 10 second quarter points. They lead 56-36 at the break. And Tatum was a big reason why that happened.
Tatum straight away. Spins to his left, away from Mobley. 3 in the air, got it.
Uh-oh. Step on somebody's toe.
Tatum's hit 2 in a row, 13-11. Boston within 2.
And, of course, Derek White getting it done with the points and the passing. He's got 11 points and 4 assists on the game as well. This one going to Shireman.
Midway through the second quarter, Boston by 14. Harden drives, kick to the corner. Tyson, they need this 3 to go. It doesn't, and the rebound belongs to Derek White. Another miss. Shireman releases, gets in behind Merrill. 2-hand slam.
Man. Cavs couldn't throw it in the ocean.
These missed threes are turning into turnovers now for Cleveland.
That's right. Cleveland 3-pointers today, 2 of 23. They started the game 2 of 6. Since then, 0 of 17 from three-point range in the first half. Not going well for Cleveland from beyond the arc. But you know who it is going well for? Jaylen Brown. He's got 15 points on 1 of 2 shooting from deep.
Celtics have the 6-point lead and a 2-for-1 here with 38 seconds now remaining in the first quarter. Richards moving to his right, attacks Schroeder, gets around him, kick out. Ugo is open, but he moves to Jaylen Brown. Corner 3, bounces in. Left iron, right iron, and then right down the middle.
That looked like that Toronto shot, the Kawhi shot that hit the rim and just stayed and finally died.
And in case you forgot about him too, I know he moved to the bench, but he's still performing. Peyton Pritchard with a high floater. He's got 3 of 6 shooting with 7 points tonight.
Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble, step back on Keon Ellis, moves it to the middle. Kata pump fake, draws some contact from Mobley. They don't call a foul. Loose ball, though, picked up by Jaylen Brown. Pritchard drives, floats it high in the air, and good. Man, that had ice on it coming down.
I'm not sure if he meant to make that look like he wanted to pass that ball over.
It's been all Celtics in that first half. They're shooting 17 of 43 in the game, 7 of 19 from deep, 15 of 16 at the charity stripe, including a perfect 5 of 5 performance from Tatum at the free throw line. Meanwhile, Cleveland, 13 of 46 from the field, 2 of 23 from three-point range, and only 8 of 12 at the free throw line. Celtics winning the battle on the glass as well. 30-23 is the advantage. And Celtics up by 20 points. They've led for 17 minutes and 44 seconds to Cleveland's 5 minutes and 6 seconds. And Celtics just getting it done everywhere possible, getting it done in the paint. 10 field goals made on 24 attempts. Cleveland only 11 of 23 in the quarter. And of course, the shooting from three-point range for the Celtics. It's been really a tale of two halves between the two teams. 36.8% from three for the Celtics, just 0.91 for Cleveland. Totally is a different ball game on either end of the floor. Turnovers by team. Cleveland's got one, nothing by the Celtics so far. Points off turnovers, Celtics have 3, Cleveland has 4. And the Celtics are making 2 assists for every turnover they have so far, with 4 offensive rebounds and 26 defensive boards. It's been a team effort for Boston tonight. We'll have more coming up here on Sports Up Headlines next after the break. Celtics up 56.
That same Louisiana flavor y'all love about our chicken?
Flawless.
Yeah, we did that to crispy Alaskan flounder and butterfly shrimp too, both for $5.99. And we didn't stop there. You can add lemon pepper or garlic parmesan rub to that shrimp. Now we only do seafood every so often, so you know what to expect.
Popeyes can't miss.
That's right. The seafood menu is back. At participating restaurants, prices may vary.
Feeling lucky? If not, it may be because your pipes are greener than a leprechaun's hat. This St. Patrick's Day, let Drains by James channel the luck of the Irish and clean those pesky drains. From drain cleaning to pipe lining, we've got the magic touch to make them flow like a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Visit drainsbyjames.com, because who needs shamrocks when you've got James? That's drainsbyjames.com.
This is 2026. No more messing around. It's the first day of the rest of your life. Today, you are switching to Astound. Shifting your Wi-Fi and life into a new gear. Reliable, affordable connection. So you can browse, watch, and play like you've always wanted. Because slow Wi-Fi is so last year. Under budget, full speed ahead. That's Astound. Gig Wi-Fi for $50 a month with the 3-year price lock. Restrictions apply. See astound.com for details.
This season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts is proud to partner with the Boston Celtics radio network for the MVV of the game, our most valuable veteran. Do you know a military veteran who deserves recognition? Share their story today on the contest page at 985thesportshub.com. Every nomination is a salute to the brave men and women who've worn the uniform and a chance for them to win 2 tickets to an upcoming game and be honored on the air. Enter today at 985thesportshub.com. Proudly presented by Delta Dental of Massachusetts.
Hey, it's Zoe, and I've been telling you about CertaPro painters for a long time now. They did the outside of my house. They also did the inside. You can trust them to get the job right because they take pride in what they do. Free estimates, reliable communication, and professional painting, meaning there's no drips on the floor. There's no splashes on the walls. There's 70,000 5-star reviews. When you choose CertaPro painters at Certa with the C, you're not just hiring service, you're partnering with a trusted local professional. Each CertaPro painters is locally owned. Schedule a free estimate online at CertaPro.com. And don't forget, ask about their spring sales event for 10% off qualifying projects through May 15th.
This is Boston's home for sports. Sports Hub Headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
The scoreboard from around the league is brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tires, go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Celtics tonight, or excuse me, later on in the NBA, the Knicks will take on the Lakers in Los Angeles at 3:30 on ABC, and the Rockets and Spurs finish the Sunday slate with an 8 p.m. tip-off on NBC. Last night, Team USA defeated Great Britain 9-1 in the World Baseball Classic. Kyle Schwarber hit a 2-run homer, and Gunnar Henderson had 4 hits and 2 RBIs in the victory. They'll be back in action Monday night, taking on Mexico. First pitch is at 8 p.m. And the Bruins are in Pittsburgh for an afternoon tilt against the Penguins. Ryan Johnson and Bob Beers have pregame coverage starting at 4 p.m. on the Bruins radio network. And Max Crosby was traded to the Baltimore Ravens Friday for 2 first-round picks. Jeremy Fowler of ESPN provided clarity about where the Patriots stood in the negotiations, reporting from a source, quote, "No way Tom Brady was sending Max to Mike Vrabel." And Pete Thamel of ESPN reporting that Boston College has fired Earl Grant. He went 72-92 in 5 seasons at BC. Take a quick look at spring training as well. Pirates up 3-2 over the Sox at the top of the 4th. Phillies trailing the Twins 3-2, and the Blue Jays are up 1-0 in the 5th over the Baltimore Orioles. Bottom of the 4th in Florida, Tampa Bay leads the Braves 6-5, and the Astros are up 1-0 in the bottom of the 6th over the Nationals. And Blue Jays 5-0 over the Tigers after 4. Cardinals tied at 1 in the bottom of the 5th. I'm Jake Seymour. Grandy and Max have the call of the second half next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Hey, small business owners, listen up. There's a team rooting for your success at Cambridge Savings Bank. They're ready to listen, understand, and support your vision every step of the way. Visit CambridgeSavings.com, member FDIC.
Check out the $5 meal deal at Shaw's and Star Market and get all you need for a pasta meal. Just $5 with the For You digital coupon. This meal deal includes a 1-pound package of Premio Italian meatballs, Signature Select Pasta, Signature Select Pasta Sauce, and their fresh Italian bread that is baked fresh in store. Limit 1 per customer. See store or the app for details. The $5 meal deal is happening now through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market.
Hey, it's Joe Murray, and here's another reason why nobody around here does it like Town Fair Tire. Free lifetime tire rotations every 5,000 miles to help you get the most out of your tires. One of the many after-purchase free-for-life services offered by Town Fair Tire. I always drive with confidence thanks to Town Fair Tire. You get the best price, perks after the sale, and customer service that actually cares. There's no place I'd rather go because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. Go to townfairtire.com to see more reasons why nobody does it like Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ!
42 for Paul Pierce.
A three-pointer for Danny Ainge.
KG is locked and loaded tonight. It was a laugher, but not for Nate McMillan. His team turns the ball over 28 times, a new NBA season high. The Celtics build their third largest lead in the new Big Three era at 43. Garbage time wasn't pretty, but it's not supposed to be. What is a blowout Celtics win, and they will embark on the much-anticipated 8-game road trip, 3 games over 500 and 2 games out in the division. They needed a laugher, and they get one tonight. The final score, Boston 104, Portland 86. Always fun to hear the names. 14 years ago today, the 1,000th game in the career of Paul Pierce as the Celtics blow out the Portland Trail Blazers. Maybe 14 years later, the Celtics will have another memorable win in this extraordinary gap year season. We've been talking about this road trip forever. We've been talking about all the things that look scary on paper all year long, and the Celtics just continue to cut a swath through all of it. And in the opening game of this road trip against one of the hottest teams in the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers have won 15 of 19. They've been one of the best offensive teams in the NBA for the last few years, and they certainly have been over the last month with the addition of James Harden. They have their worst offensive half of the year, and the Celtics max will take a 20-point lead to the third quarter.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but playing with arrogance, that's where the Celtics seem like they're playing. This is an arrogant team that knows they're good right now. You add Tatum back into the lineup, good things have happened.
Jason Tatum with 14 points. Slowed down a little bit. He's missed 5 shots in a row after he got hot in that first quarter. He did get to the free throw line in that last sequence of the second quarter, but the story is the three-point shooting for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've had some good looks, they've had some tough looks. It's always difficult when you look at a team that is an average to above average three-point shooting team, and they are 2 of 22, because you want to say, is this the Celtics defense? That's some of it, but it's also the Cavs missing open shots. So remember, before you feel all fat and happy about what the Celtics have done here, if the Cavs have a normal three-point shooting half, the Celtics lead here is 2, not 20. And the Celtics did a lot of things that Joe Mazzulla would not have been happy about with the margins, and it was not a great second quarter for the Celtics offensively. Could lead by a lot more. But they have the ball here up by 20, wearing the home whites on the road, going left to right as we begin the third quarter. Tatum out in the Cavs logo, bounce pass for Derek White, guarded by Sam Merrill. Jalen sets the screen and puts Wade on Derek White. Shot clock already down to 7. Bounce center for Jalen Brown. Drop step, loses Merrill. Fall away in the baseline. Tough angle, no good. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell pulls it away from Sam Hauser. Donovan Mitchell into the front court. Step back, loses Hauser to create some room. Gets to the dotted line, flips it up, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Mobley. Finds Mitchell. Floats it again, no good, but he gets the foul.
Mitchell kind of slapping down, and we talked about no second chance opportunities. And that is a key to, beating this team. You get a lead, and you're starting to rush on them. And even with that shot that Brown took then, I didn't like that against Merrill.
No, it was a corner. You got to attack Merrill, not step back into the corner. All of the margins the Celtics usually win, offensive rebounds, turnovers, total shots, they are losing today, not doing little things, but the Cavs not only can't make threes, Harden's missed 3 free throws, and now Donovan Mitchell just missed 1. It was an atrocious offensive first half of the Cavs. They started off great. They had 11 points in the first 3 minutes, and they have scored 26 since. As Donovan Mitchell gets the free throw, Boston by 19, 37 seconds into the second half.
We've also taken this crowd out of the game. 37 points.
A lot of big comebacks for the Cavs against the Celtics over the last 3 or 4 years. Derek White for Jason Tatum. They got Merrill on him, top of the circle. Tatum spins, free throw line, gets to the left elbow. His jumper sails too strong. Offensive rebound. Kata hasn't slapped away. He hadn't lost it. That's another thing that's happened today. Kata's been in position, but he hasn't been able to secure a rebound. Mobley slowed down by Derek White at the mid block. Mobley spins in traffic, lays it up and in with the left hand and the late foul. Just don't like the way this has looked for the Celtics here over the last hour or so.
Yeah. I mean, you got a chance really to build a bigger lead. I think the Celtics should be up by 30. Mobley gets on the inside, and where is the foul? Hit him on the arm.
Foul is on Kata.
You have essentially taken the crowd and taken everybody out of this game.
And Mobley, well, maybe luck is changing because Mobley missed a free throw badly off the back iron and popped right up in the air, and he got the Don Nelson bounce. So a 3-point play, 4 straight for the Cavs, and they cut the lead immediately down to 16, 56-40. Derek White into the front court, finds Jalen Brown left side, Dean Wade on him. Kata sets the high screen. Jalen Brown will dribble out to the logo against Mobley. Swing it to Derek White. Bounce pass into the corner. Hauser. One dribble. Dean Wade won't let him attack. Return pass. Derek White saves it at half court. Just throws it towards the rim with the shot clock winding down. Celtics look terrible coming out of halftime here. James Harden, offensive end. Switches to the right hand, fumbles the ball, or he would have been able to drive past Hauser. Uses the Mobley screen to turn the corner. Kick it out of the wing. Dean Wade up, fakes the 3 on Derek White. Goes to Merrill. Merrill, left wing. Donovan Mitchell, shot clock down to 7. Mitchell lines up Jason Tatum. Going to test him out here. Mitchell switches to the left hand, drives in deep. 2 pump fakes, steps through. Bounce pass out to an open Dean Wade for 3. 7 straight for the Cavs. Lead is quickly down to 13. Boy, you could just feel this coming. Jalen Brown on the right side against Dean Wade. This is how the game started, by the way, with a 7-0 Cleveland run. They had an 11-3 lead to begin the game. Jalen Brown switches to the left hand. Step back free throw line. Jumper, good. Not crazy about the shot, but it went in.
Yeah, get where he wanted to go at, but again, the fall-away jump shot instead of attacking the rim.
58-43, Boston by 15. Harden swings it out to the wing. Mitchell, open 3 is good. Jalen lost him. Timeout. Nope, Joe's going to let him play. Lead is down to 12. A quick 10-2 run to start the third quarter here for Cleveland. Now you got the crowd right back in. Tatum takes the handoff back from the EST. Up fakes the 3 steps to his left on Mobley. Return to Jalen Brown. Jalen left hand dribble, driving on Wade. Pull up 14 feet. Same shot, same result. Right down the middle.
Taking him right to the place where he needed to be at, in the paint.
60-46. Boston lead is 14. Harden out on the right side against Tatum. Stunner step. Now the pull-up 3. Nope. And the rebound, Kata. Harden wanted a foul. He's screaming for it. Tony Brothers didn't get it. Lob at the inside. Caught by Tatum. Spins on Merrill. Muscles it up. No good. There's the makeup non-call. And Donovan Mitchell comes out of the pack with it. Mitchell moving to his right. Derek White struggling to stay in front of him, and here comes a foul. Derek White reaching out and grabbing Donovan Mitchell on the dish off.
I would rather Cater get to a position where he tries to block these shots instead of the end when the shot is no good, dead ball, and you're jumping up trying to do the Kevin Garnett. I don't like that. Wasted energy.
Mitchell, bounce entry on the inbound. James Harden against Jaylen Brown at the corner. One dribble drive, goes to the left-hand floater, no good. Again, water foul, didn't get it. They're letting everybody play right now. Celtics by 14 and the ball early third quarter. Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand, drives past Harden, finds Kate, spoon feeds him for the layup.
Nice. Wait, let me see. Attacking the rim, not backing away from the rim.
62-46, Boston by 16. Here's Mobley attacking, gets him pretty deep. Kate takes the rim away, kick out Merrill for three, no good. Long rebound though, Mobley's got this one hand to Harden. Some of those are going to get away. Harden's entry caught by Merrill, reverses it up and in. Great pass by James Harden. Merrill was moving from his right to his left and threw it back over his head. 62-48. Boston by 14, 7:45 to go in the third. Tatum missed 5 in a row, fumbles his dribble. Dean Wade takes it away. Some rust on that, lead for Merrill. Lob caught by Mitchell, forces it up and in, and there's your Joe Mazzulla timeout. The Cleveland Cavaliers scored 10 points in the entire second quarter. They scored 14 in the first 4+ minutes of the third, and they're right back in at 7:35 to go. Third quarter, Boston 62, Cleveland 50 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here, and the snack spread from Big Y, oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition, platters that get major play, and tossed pizzas for the whole team, and that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y, nicely done.
Too many veterans in Massachusetts are living without the dental care they deserve, jeopardizing their oral health and overall health. Hi, I'm Boston forward Sam Hauser, and that's why I've joined the Delta Dental of Massachusetts for Veterans Assists. This season, with every assist on the court, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Together, we're opening doors to critical oral health care for veterans experiencing housing challenges. They've served us, now it's our turn to serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
High five! Up top!
Dave's company just got the 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Yeah! It's 5 years of gig speed internet, advanced security, and a great rate that won't change. All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
Heck yeah!
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Yes!
The Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee. Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
For a limited time, now through March 29th, switch to Comcast Business to lock in your rate for 5 years and get a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Or ask how to get started with 150 megabit internet for $59.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Don't wait. Call today. Restrictions apply. New customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. Paperless billing and automatic payments with bank account required. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics lead quickly down to 12, 62-50. Offense has never really gotten in great sync today. Celtics do have 15 assists on their 20 field goals with each one. Over Delta Dental donates $25 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine. Promotion going on all year long. Log on to 98.5 the Sports Hub /veteran. See how they're connecting every veteran in need of oral health care in Boston to a dental home at no cost. Max, it was one of those basketball gods things, the way the Celtics were not doing the things they have been doing all year. And they had the big lead because the Cavs were missing a bunch of threes, and you knew that wasn't going to continue. So I'm not really surprised that the Cavs jumped back in this so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, talking about making moves and doing things like that. You said turn the basketball over. Turn the ball over and not getting shot opportunities. You like to say live ball. I like to say just dead ball. When you think about not making plays when you have opportunities to, and give the other team a chance to get back in games. And how many times have we seen Cater touch the ball today with his fingertips, and you keep saying the same thing? Cater couldn't come up with it. Cater couldn't come up with it.
The numbers look okay. Celtics +5 on the glass. It's just those little plays that they normally make. Celtics have not shot it well. It's not been a good offensive game for the Celtics, but the Cavs are so atrocious in the first half, and particularly in the second quarter, not making shots, that Celtics are able to take the big lead. Here's Jaylen Brown with Wade on his shoulder, leans into the contact shot, bounces in, score to the foul for Jaylen Brown to start to take over here in the third.
Nice by Brown. This time just ISO, got up in the air, found the gentleman on his backside, and what happens? Dean hits him, and Brown, you know, how many times we've seen Brown hit a guy in the mouth going up with these jump shots?
Saw this earlier with Donovan Mitchell hitting Hugo Gonzalez. You play hard-nosed defense, but you're going to get hit in your nose if you stick it in the middle of a player rising for a shot.
How strong Brown is. For Brown to hit you in the face with the elbow, man, that
Jaylen
must be so.
is now 7 of 8 from the free throw line as he finishes a three-point play. Boston by 15. 7:13 to go in the third. Donovan Mitchell switches to the left hand. Derek White takes the paint away. Throw back to Mobley. 3 over the Cornet contest of Keita, and it's right down the middle. Hit one earlier, hits one here. Cavs were 2 of 22 shooting threes in the first half. And that's their third already in the third quarter, and the Celtics just turned it over. It's an offensive foul on Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown getting the elbow again up a little high into the mug of Dean Wade. Oh, yeah, that backhand, he hit him in the face.
Cavs trail by as many as 21. Trying to get it down under 10. They float to Mobley, left side. His 3 is in the air. It's on line, but a little bit short of the rebound for Jaylen Brown. Celtics by 12, midway through the third. Jaylen switches to the left hand, leans the shoulder into Wade, knocks him down, loses the ball. They're calling a late foul on Wade. Cavs might consider challenging this one. Jaylen led with the shoulder, and they let it go. It was it seemed to be a borderline offensive foul, but again, Wade was still on the move, so you either let it go, it's a no call. If you call a foul there, you have to call it on Wade.
Well, they grabbed him right down the arm. That was the first one. So that should have been a call instantly.
Quick rest for Harden. He'll come back in for Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's up to 18 now. Mobley with 20 and 7 rebounds. Jaylen Brown now up to 18. Pritchard sees an opening, dribbles to the right elbow, his jumper spot on. Boy, Peyton Pritchard loves shooting in this gym.
Got where he needs to go then. That was a pretty good play then by Hauser.
53,
nice pick.
14-point game. Harden shuttle pass out to Keon Ellis in the corner. Tyson's 3. Nope. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Cavs now 5 of 29 from 3. Jaylen Brown dribbling low, gets into the paint, runs an awkward shot up, no good, but the rebound comes right back to him. He throws out to Pritchard, who gives Hauser the open 3 straight away. Got it.
Wow. I mean, that was a lot of trouble going in. Brown almost loses it. Pritchard almost loses it. Finally get the ball back to Hauser for the 3.
Mobley had a 3, would have got the Cavs within 9. Now it's back to a 17-point game. Here's Mobley again from the right side. It bounces short, rebound, pinballed around, hit the top of the backboard. Last touch by the Cavs. No, touch by the Celtics, so they're giving this to Cleveland. And the Celtics, I don't know if they want to challenge for possession here. It was a big scramble for the rebound, and somebody punched it up in the air to the bottom of the backboard, and they're saying it's off the Celtics. So Cleveland ball here, but the Cavs down 17 and 5:46 to go in the third.
Well, you kind of, came back here a little bit more on your defensive end in these last couple of minutes. And Brown has been the primary guy as he has all year.
Tatum's not scored. He's out of the game now. Didn't score in that segment. First half of the third quarter. Harden lining up Hauser, switches to the right hand, blows by him, goes to the left hand, scores off the window. Dives to the floor, so Zelda's had a chance for a 5-on-4, but a good job by Schroeder to slow down Pritchard and make him work. That allowed Harden to get back defensively. Boston by 15. Jaylen Brown lining up Keon Ellis. Dribbles past the left elbow, and now here's the pull-up jumper. Got it. Jaylen Brown taking over here in the third quarter, and the lead is back to 17, 72-55.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, so easy.
He's got 8 in the quarter. Free throw line jumper. Schroeder, no good. Keita again can't secure a rebound. Schroeder swings to Ellis. Entry Mobley. Jaylen Brown comes late to strip the ball from Mobley. They're calling the foul, and Jaylen Brown immediately makes a signal to the bench to challenge the foul call. And that's 4 on Jaylen Brown, so now you have to really consider it. Tatum has cooled off, and Jaylen Brown with 4 fouls. I think the Celtics are going to challenge. Some added weight on this one because it would be a 4th foul on Jaylen Brown. So the Celtics will challenge. Green light special with 5:04 to go in the third quarter. Boston 72, Cleveland 75 on the BetMGM 98.5 the Sports Zone Celtics Radio Network.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Clinton Savings Bank was started in 1851. 175 years later, what still excites us most is starting, helping you start with savings, a new home, a new business, a new goal. Supporting community initiatives that open doors to new opportunities, introducing new technology that simplifies banking. Whatever you're ready to start, we're ready to help you make it happen. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Big crowd on hand in Cleveland. Celtics up by 17. Jaylen Brown is sort of taking control of this game a little bit. When it got a little shaky, Celtics 21-point lead got cut down to 12. Mobley missed a 3 that would have made it 9. And then the Celtics have kind of calmed the angry seas here. Attendance brought to you by Ticketmaster. Feel the thrill of live Celtics basketball at TD Garden all season. With seats from Ticketmaster, making a switch. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. The next home game for the Celtics, this will be strange to say out loud. Max will be against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards on Saturday night.
That's a good play to him by Brown. Keep showing it over and over again. Great hands as he got in the middle. And knocked that ball right off of Mobley's foot.
Well, it actually hit Shireman and then went off Mobley's foot out of bounds. But the Celtics win the challenge, get the 4th foul taken away from Jaylen Brown, and they get the ball. So perfect scenario here. Boston by 17, 72-55 with 5:04 to go in the third.
That really was a perfect storm. Get that foul off of him.
Peyton Pritchard out by Schroeder, coming across half court, moving to Jaylen Brown in the logo. Big third quarter for Jaylen. Left-hand dribble on Tyson. Gets into 12 feet, pump fake, then throws out the Hauser. Pretty good look. Straight away 3. Got it.
Man, Jaylen Brown being a facilitator, setting the table. Nice job.
20 points, 8 rebounds, now 6 assists for Jaylen Brown. Harden down the left side, floats it up, no good. Rebound, Shireman crashes, and he's got the defensive rebound. Celtics have the lead back to 20 and the ball here. 4:28 to go in the third, lead for Shireman. Mobley slows him down, so Shireman steps back behind the line and drills a 3.
Unbelievable comeback. That is the way you answer on your defensive end and offensive end.
A 13-2 Boston run. They had their largest lead up by 23. Ball moved to Tyson left side, stop and start travel. And just when the Cavs were climbing back up the mountain, they get a boot in the face and now trail by 23.
Got a what? A boot in the face.
We hear a lot about boots on the ground, so
Okay.
I went boot in the face.
In the face.
Did you know there were boots on the ground?
I know boots.
Peyton
on the
Pritchard into the front court. I'll tell you why I thought of that in a second. It's actually, you're going to get the reference. A lot of people will. Jaylen Brown moves into the corner. Open. Pritchard, three. No good. And the rebound. Shireman taps it out to Peyton Pritchard. Kick out. Open. Hauser, three. Get it!
Man, that's how you call a timeout. You make, what I keep saying about Sherman, making those little plays to keep the basketball alive and finally get the ball over the Hauser for the triple.
11-0 Boston run, and they lead by 26. 3:53 to go in the third. Boston 81, Cleveland 55. This is where you say stuff.
Okay, this is where I want to say stuff, but I'm
You want to know where I'll tell you where the boot in the face came from. So downtown Cleveland, you don't think of this. Everything's, you know, the casino you like to go to. There's a big giant casino downtown, but the building that the casino is, and the name Jack, which is my son's name, is all over downtown, right? So that casino building was made famous. It used to be the Higbee department store. And if that sounds vaguely familiar to you, it's because that is the department store in a Christmas store. And so I think my mind may have connected to when Ralphie goes to see Santa Claus at the Higbee department store, which is a couple of blocks away, and he gets essentially a boot in the face when he can't remember what he wants to ask Santa for Christmas, and he gets kicked down the slip. So not unlike the Cavs have
you
now.
went a long ways with that story. I'm following it. I've been in Cleveland before. I understand what you're saying. But the boots on the ground, that reference was this dance which came up just over and over again all summer. That young man made famous down in Texas, and everybody's supposedly doing this dance.
81-55.
Well, the way to play the game on your end defensively, and then kind of shut the door. I mean, Cleveland was rallying right back in this thing. And
4 days off for the Cavs, too. Behind the back bounce pass gives Thomas Bryant an open three, and he finally gets one. Thomas Bryant was 0 for 5 in the first half, 0 for 3 from distance. They'll give Harden the assist, 81-58. Boston by 23. Remember, the Celtics had a 22-point fourth quarter lead here 2 years ago and lost. That was the Dean Wade game. Jaylen Brown, stop and start. Good job by Tyson to shut him down. Tatum comes to get it. 8 on the shot clock. Hand to Pritchard. Pritchard dribbling downhill, gets in deep. Throws the bounce pass out to Hauser, elevates, forces a three. That's no good. Not a great-looking shot. Tyson chases down the rebound and gets it away to Schroeder. Schroeder, diagonal lead for James Harden. Back to Schroeder straight away. Schroeder attacks Shireman, goes by him, hand off Thomas Bryant. Good job by Shireman to block his path to the basket, spinning around, and he punches the ball away out of bounds.
You know, and the instinct to be in a place is something else Shireman does really well.
Harden goes behind the back with the bounce pass, gives Tyson a clean look at a three, and he knocks it down. So back-to-back threes by Bryant and Tyson. They weren't going to keep missing all day. Boston lead quickly down to 20. 81-61, 2:48 to go in the third. Jaylen Brown behind the back bounce pass for Pritchard. Watched by Schroeder. Pritchard switches to the left hand, goes by Schroeder, gets in deep. Bryant takes the rim away. Pritchard trying to make a decision. Kick out Shireman, aims, fires deep three, swish.
Bail out. Bail out.
That's the difference, is that the late shot clock threes, the Celtics have made theirs, and the Cavs have not. Cleveland 7 of 32, and they're 5 of 10 in the quarter. Tyson, bad bounce pass out to the wing, anticipated, picked up by Pritchard. Pritchard driving in deep against Bryant. He'll circle it back out to the corner for a Shireman three. Rims out. Rebound, punch in the air. Hauser gets the loose ball first, puts it in the hands of Peyton Pritchard. Celtics by 23 on the ball, 2:07 to go in the third.
See how late Tyson got back in that play?
Pritchard lobs it down low, caught by Keita, elevates over Ellis, throws it down with two hands, and the Celtics again calm the angry seas and push the lead back to 25.
He caught that ball? He caught it? In a crowd of people? Go ahead, Keita, with your bad self.
Cavs will grab another timeout here with 1:59 to go in the third, trailing 86-61.
Well, we've seen this over and over again with Pritchard and Keita. They have already connected really well. So finding these plays and finding guys who are inside out, but making plays in a big game like this, man, they've come in and just kind of put the water on the fire at the Cleveland Cavaliers were.
And as good as Jason Tatum was in the first quarter, he's been dead silent ever since. He has missed 6 shots in a row and not come back in the game. The first couple of minutes of the third quarter. Jason Tatum, it's funny, his plus-minus numbers were great the other night. He was a plus 20 in the game the Celtics won by 20. This afternoon, Jason Tatum is a -1, and the Celtics lead by 25. Peyton Pritchard, who had a monster game here with 42 points in November, this afternoon is a plus 32 in 21 minutes. Wow. And by the way, another Baylor-Shireman game.
Yes. Baylor Shireman again, keeping the basketball alive, knocking down shots, making just big plays.
Final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Harden, Schroeder, Donovan Mitchell back in there with Bryant and Keon Ellis. Harden drives and scores with the right hand. 86-63. Cavs have scored 27 points in the quarter, and the Celtics have still extended the lead. Peyton Pritchard moves it left side. It's a pretty good look for Sam Hauser. A high floating three comes up short on the rebound for Schroeder. Schroeder quickly into the front court. Finds Mitchell left side, jumps right into a three. Got it. Easy shot for Donovan Mitchell. Lead is back to 20. That's where we've been going back and forth the last few minutes. 86-66. Cavs 6 of 11 from 3 in the quarter. Haven't been able to make up any ground, though. Still trail by 20. Pritchard spins away from Bryant. Attacks dotted line, bounce pass. Garza in close, reverses it up, and he misses the layup. Warner foul, didn't get it, but he's got to take that strong. Ugo trying to slow down James Harden. Another big-name player that he's trying to guard. Ugo reaches in, knocks the ball away, but of course they're calling a foul. Celtics had a foul to give.
Harden trying to say I was shooting the basketball. No, not quite. I like this, bringing Derek White back in the game, really to kind of get the offense going the other way. This is a good lesson, though, for Gonzalez. Great lesson.
Donovan Mitchell switches to the left hand, loses. Ugo misses the open three, though, and the rebound for Shireman. Shireman now 13 points, 8 rebounds. Boy, he has been really good today. Peyton Pritchard. 2 for 1. He's going to take the deep three. Rims out. Rebound. Thomas Bryant punches it ahead to Schroeder. Schroeder into the front court. Open man somewhere. Garza late to get back. They go to Harden. Cross court. Left side three is good. Down to 17. Now the Cavs can't miss a three, which you knew was coming. Cavs are 5 of their last 6 from 3. 86-69. Boston lead is 17. 9-0 Cleveland run here late in the quarter. Shot clock at 13, game clock at 16. Derek White. Right side of the floor, fights through 2 men. They don't call anything, so he launches from the elbow. No good. Rebound. Garza had it, lost it. Final second, Keon Ellis from his own free throw line shoots it over the top of the backboard. And the Cavs just clinging to life. A 9-0 run closes the third quarter, and there is still work to do. Celtics led by 9 at the end of 1. By 20 at halftime, they're up by 17 now as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at Rocket Arena. Boston 86, Cleveland 69 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Just in time for St. Patrick's Day celebrations. Corned beef is on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Pick up Signature Select corned beef point cut for just $1.99 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2 while supplies last. When you shop at the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. We're all Irish on St. Patrick's Day. Celebrate with corned beef. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
The sun is out, the birds are chirping, The open road is calling. Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event and take that road trip you've been dreaming of. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V from Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand.
Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealth management.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
Celtics will take a 17-point lead to the fourth quarter in Cleveland this afternoon as soon as we take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Grandy and Max, Rocket Arena, Cleveland, Ohio, where so many big leads have gotten away from the Celtics over the last couple of years. They've had the monster lead most of the day. Got up to 26 late in the third quarter, but a 9-0 run for the Cavs, finally knocking down some threes. If you're joining us late, Cleveland went 2 for 22 from three in the first half. Celtics answered every charge. Let's see if they answer this one with the lead now down to 17. Interesting, Jason Tatum only played a few minutes early in the quarter. He's played just under 20 for the day. We will not start the fourth quarter. It'll be Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Luka Garza, and Baylor Shireman is at another big game. Cleveland with the ball down 17 to begin the fourth.
You wonder, how he's feeling. Is there any tenderness at all? That Achilles?
He's been playing. He played 28 minutes. The 28 is kind of the key number. Mitchell catches on the curl, scored, and a foul. Terrible foul by Garza. Mobley found Donovan Mitchell coming off the curl. He beat Baylor Shireman. You just got to let Donovan Mitchell go in there and not give away the point. It'd be such an interesting game. I'm assuming, because I've done this for many, many years, this is going to become a super close game at some point. And if and when it does, you just go back to that this wasn't a great, as much as it felt great, because the Celtics had a big lead against a good team on the road. They weren't doing all the things that got them all these wins this year, all these margin plays. But the Cavs doing themselves no favors. Donovan Mitchell's missed 2 free throws today now as he misses this one. James Harden missed 3 in the first half. Boston by 15. First possession of the fourth quarter for the Celtics. Going left to right. Jaylen Brown straight away. Derek White's been quiet in the second half. Jaylen in the big third quarter. Attacks Ellis. Goes to the left hand. Scores off the window. Score that and the foul.
You had your hands on him. And Brown just went right through the body. So strong. This time just elevates, gets there, beats you with that step, and all of a sudden just gets to the rim and you hit him with the body. Lays it up softly. Count that one in. 1.
Jaylen living at the line today. 7 of 8, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists.
Remember the time he said I can't get to the line? What do you mean I can't get to? Ever since he complained, he's been getting to the line.
And there's another point to make about Jaylen. We need a whistle here. Donovan Mitchell drives, kick out. Sam Merrill, wide open 3. Got it. The shots that they were missing in the first half are going down now. Margin is 15. 89-74. Not quite a minute gone here in the fourth quarter. Garza straight away against Mobley, looking for Jaylen on the dribble handoff. He moves it to him right side. One step in on Merrill, throws back to Garza, flips it up and in.
Nice.
Jaylen Brown. Now remember, Jaylen didn't have a great shooting game here when Peyton had the 42, but he did have a triple-double. He could be on his way to another one here. 23 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Schroeder dribbles to the dotted line, throws a terrible pass to Mobley, and he drops it out of bounds. What was Schroeder doing? He had an open lane to the basket, and he just jumped up in the air.
Yeah, he wanted to get the little lob over for the dunk, but the defenders pulled away, and he just didn't take the simple shot.
Jaylen Brown palming it with his left hand, keeping it away from Keon Ellis. Shot clock down to 90, finds the cutter, Derek White. Bounce pass into the corner. Garza doesn't want to shoot, so he shovels back to Jaylen Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Return to Garza. Here's the flip shot, and the paint won't go, and the rebound belongs to Merrill. Boston by 17, early fourth quarter. Donovan Mitchell, cross half court, steps to his left, driving baseline past Jaylen Brown, scoops it up, no good, but he stepped forward, changed his angle to jump into Jaylen Brown. There's the fourth foul on Jaylen, and Donovan Mitchell will get free throw.
He is so good at changing pace. I mean, if he was a stock car driver, man, he'd be unbelievable, because you think you're beside him, and all of a sudden, boom, you're gone. He just has that. He's had that since he came in this league. The ability to change speeds and knock down shots. He didn't think that one was going. Free throw.
But it is good. Cavs 10 of 16 from the line. Celtics 17 of 18. And how many games have we seen under Joe Mazzulla where the opponent takes 16 more threes? Donovan Mitchell gets the free throw. 91-76. Boston by 15. As a Celtic fan, you're looking up thinking that clock is not moving at all. 10-12 to go. Luka Garza. Watched by Mobley. A couple of dribbles, top of the circle. Moves it towards Jaylen Brown. Schroeder guarding him. Now Schroeder tags off, and Mobley steps in front of Jaylen. Shot clock already down to 4. Jaylen pull up 3. Way off. Offensive rebound, Shire. Kick back to Jaylen Brown. They say it didn't hit the rim. The Celtics bench is going crazy. That ball changed direction completely. I think they messed this one up. That ball changed direction when it landed. It must have hit something.
You can't challenge that, though, can you? Can you? Apparently. You see,
we're getting our first look at the replay. No, it didn't. It hit the backboard.
Got it right, Mr. Fisher.
Oh, now I'm not sure. Now it maybe hit the back of the rim. But they're giving this ball to Cleveland. No one's looking at it.
Yeah, I think the first angle we looked at was the correct one.
91-76. Plenty of time for the way the Cavs can score. Down 15 here with 9:51 to go. Donovan Mitchell moving to his right. Garza blitzes. Entry to Mobley. Two-hand slam. Timeout Joe Mazzulla. As Celtics gamble on defense. And Garza leaves the paint. And they get burned. And we got ourselves a ball game. 9:48 to go. Boston 91. Cleveland 78 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Did you know Scrub-A-Dub Unlimited lets you wash anytime you want? The all-new Scrub-A-Dub Bedford is now open off Mystic Ave.
Anytime's a good time to be Scrub-A-Dub clean.
Hi, I'm Richard Brackett with Stazione De Federal and The Federal. Both Waltham restaurants have gorgeous private dining spaces. Stazione has multiple floors, each with their own bar and restrooms. Our roof deck has unforgettable views that overlook the Charles River, the ideal setting for that perfect group photo. The Federal and Stazione De Federal, premier destinations to host your corporate event, family celebration, wedding, reunion, bereavement. We do it all and have plenty of on-site parking. So whether you're celebrating milestones or entertaining clients, join me at Stazione De Federal or visit my partner David Alphonse at the Federal.
It's Jim from Ace Ticket. Your Boston Celtics have surpassed all expectations this year. They've been the epitome of Celtic pride, and we all expect Tatum to be coming back. Wow, think about that. We're already great, and now we're adding Tatum. Every single game is going to be a garden party. Tickets will go up in price and sell out, so don't wait. Get your tickets now. Now is also the time to get early season savings on all Red Sox games. Visit aceticket.com or call 1-800-MY-SEATS.
Hey, sports fans, want to win cars, trucks, cash, and more, all while supporting Parkinson's Warriors? Go to punch4parkinsons.org now and use promo code SportsHub to save 50% off today. That's punch4parkinsons.org.
Hey, it's Sean Flaherty, managing partner at Catches Law Group. If you've spent years working in construction, the wear and tear on your body can add up. And what many people don't realize is that those conditions may actually entitle you to compensation. At Catches Law, we've won more for construction workers than any other law firm in New England. We understand the work, we understand the injuries, and we know how to win. If your job is taking a toll on your body, it's time to find out your options. Visit catcheslaw.com for a free consultation today. There's no fee unless you win.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
36 first-half points for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got 42 in the 14-plus minutes of the second half. You feel the whole thing coming. The Boston lead is down to 13, 91-78 with 9:48 to go. And eventually, some of these threes are going to go. Cavs have still had a bad three-point shooting day overall at 28%. But the Celtics, you're going to give them some open shots. It's happened all day long. But the Celtics have had an uneven offensive game, even when they had the lead.
Yeah. There are times when they have been right there to make these plays and kind of put this thing away, and all of a sudden they've turned the ball over. You've said it over again tonight. How many times has Kata had rebounds under the basket offensively and defensively, and your next words come out of your mouth, couldn't control the basketball. Those are the small margins which change and are momentum breakers or killers for another team.
It was sort of a game which you were kind of daring the basketball gods, and those are always the games that the other team, especially when they're at home, climb back in it. 91-78 is the Boston lead. The big man matchup has been interesting. You mentioned Kata, not nearly the factor he was against Dallas. 4.7 rebounds. Mobley getting a start at center, sliding over with the injury to Jared Allen. 22 at 8. Knocked down a couple of threes. Celtics out of the timeout, trying to get some offensive rhythm going. Tatum stays out of the game here. He's played 20 minutes. Derek White, right side of the floor, driving, squares on the baseline. Really tough shot, no good. He forced that over Schroeder. Cleveland with the ball down 13. Lead for Merrill, pull up three. No. Back iron, offensive rebound, Tyson. Kick out, Donovan Mitchell. Return to the corner, Tyson. Now Mitchell will reset it, dribbling out to half court. Jaylen Brown comes out to check him. Shot clock down to 5. Donovan Mitchell. Stutter step. Here's the step back. 3 in the air. Got it.
Too many second chance opportunities.
Boston lead down to 10, 91-81. With 9 minutes remaining. Feels like we've been here before. Derek White. For Kata. Straight away up top. Jaylen comes to get it. Donovan Mitchell blows it up, but Jaylen Brown pulls the ball back from him. Gets across half court. They never reset the shot clock, so Pritchard has to launch. Stepping to his right. It's too late. He hit the three, but it won't count. They did not say that was a change of possession when Donovan Mitchell knocked the ball loose, and now the crowd is more into it than they were at the start.
Donovan Mitchell, boy, he shakes you and bakes you. That jump shot of his is, whew.
Celtics better turn this thing around, and they're up by 10 now. They could lose by 10. 26-point lead vanished in the blink of an eye. Donovan Mitchell for Evan Mobley. Mobley switches to the left hand, drives on Kata. Jump hook, comes up short. Kata deflects the rebound to Derek White. Boston by 10, and the ball, 8:23 to go. Derek White, offensive end, shovel pass back for Pritchard. Dribbles around James Harden, gets to the dotted line. Bounce pass out to the corner. Jaylen Brown's got it against Tyson. 12 on the shot clock. Jaylen, left-hand dribble drive. Whips a bounce pass to the corner where Shireman is open and knocks down a three. How big has he been today?
How big that was. What a great pass that was from Brown. Skipping across the pond there.
13 points, 10 rebounds now for Baylor Shireman. Harden drives, falls away, left-hand runner off the glass, no good. That's a bad shot to lose momentum. Kata the rebound. Boston by 13. 7:49 to go. Pritchard in the front court. Moves it to Kata. Kata waiting for either Pritchard or Derek White. Goes cross-court instead of Jaylen Brown against Mobley. Jaylen steps to his left, realizes he has Mobley in front of him. Tough defender, switches to the right hand, dribbles around him, shovels to Kata, who attacks. Mitchell knocks the ball away. Shot clock is going to expire again. They called a jump ball with 1/10 of a second. They waited a long time to call the jump ball, and now Mitchell has to be pulled out of there. Schroeder is really upset at the extracurriculars which took place because they waited too long to blow the play down. And Robert Hussey, the younger official, tells Schroeder to calm down. Kata got blocked from behind. Mitchell wrapped the ball up. It went loose to the floor. They both dove on it, and they let them wrestle for a couple of seconds, which hurts the Celtics on two levels. One, it created a physical play to where Mitchell had to be pulled out of there. And number two, instead of there being 2 seconds on the shot clock in case the Celtics win the jump ball, there's only 1/10 of a second. So the Celtics can't really do anything, even if Tatum wins the jump ball. Tatum going to come back in now with 7:31 to go. That would put him right around that 28-minute mark if he finishes the game.
Well, you can. Here's the thing you can do, though, and it probably is not going to happen. But if you cater with this jump ball, you can direct it up towards the rim. You got about 3 or 4 inches on the gentleman that you jumping with. Just jump up, tap it towards the basket.
That's what Cater does. He taps it wide right, and it missed the shot clock buzzer. Would have been a shot clock violation, but the Cavs have the rebound. He had the exact idea, but he got it to the rim, but he just missed it wide right. Schroeder zips it down low, deflected by Pritchard. Did it go out of bounds off the Cavs? It did. Schroeder forced that inside, and Keon Ellis, his teammate in Sacramento, saying, "What are you doing with that pass?" He just threw a bullet pass inside. Ellis was not really in position to receive it, and he drops it out of bounds. Costly turnover for the Cavs. Tatum has it, left side. Hasn't scored in the second half. Shuttles to the corner. Derek White's three is no good. Dean Wade jumps Shireman for the rebound. Cleveland with the ball down 13, exactly 7 minutes remaining right now if you're syncing up. Schroeder down the left side, runs it up and in, beating Shireman.
Schroeder's move.
Down to 11.
Two guys who change pace like that. Schroeder.
94-83. Tatum catches left side. Dean Wade will guard him. Tatum comes out with a tag screen on Wade. Tatum pulls up, contested three. No, not a chance. Rebound Tyson.
It's a tough shot.
That was not a great shot.
Tough shot being on the bench that long.
Tyson hands to James Harden, moving to his right.
Ooh.
Goes behind the back with a bounce pass, setting up Tyson for a wide open three. Lead is down to 8. 94-86. 6:18 to go. Derek White, he has been quiet here. Very quiet. Watched by Schroeder. Bounce pass Cater. Return pass to Derek White. Has a little opening on the right side. Dribbles in deep. Throws back out to Pritchard. Open three. Got it. Big shot. Peyton Pritchard.
Man, nice shot there. Derek White made a nice little read.
Harden attacks. Bounce pass for Wade. Going to move it left wing. Schroeder against Cater. Cavs are going to let the Celtics shoot three. Schroeder drives around Cater. Knocks it away. Out of bounds off Schroeder. And Schroeder is screaming for them to challenge for a foul that was never called. They're going to challenge.
Schroeder's like, challenge. You know what Schroeder did? That was real smart. He jumped in and made sure that Celtics weren't going to get this play going back in. Yeah, it's an easy hole here on Cater.
So that will likely be the call. You can't make up a foul, but you can call a proximity foul, which is likely what will happen. We'll step out with 5:48 to go. It's getting tense. Boston 97, Cleveland 86. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Clinton Savings Bank started in 1851. 175 years later, we're still excited about starting, helping you start with savings, a home, a business, or any other goal. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Oh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact. It's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact. America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY industry reported total sales.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
No surprise, Kenny Atkinson wins the challenge. It's a foul on Cada. Proximity foul will be a side out of bounds. Cavs will get the ball down by 11 with 5:49 to go. This game, Jason Tatum was huge in the first quarter as the Celtics built the lead and the Cavs just could not make a shot. Jaylen Brown carried the Celtics when it got dicey in the third quarter, just when you thought the Cavs were going to make a run. And he pushed the lead up to 26. They were right up against the limit, but then that 9-0 run for the Cavs, knocking down 3 threes to end the third quarter, gave them some life. Donovan Mitchell taking over here in the fourth. He's up to 28 points. And the lead has been teetering in the 10, 11, 12 range. It's 11 right now, 97-86 with 5:49 to go.
That was really cool showing a replay here when the ball went out of bounds off and Schroeder was trying to block it. Joe Mazzulla grabbed the ball and was trying to throw it to his guys out of bounds. Joe would do whatever it takes.
Celtics going to need another 10 or 12 points here. They have struggled offensively. Threes are going down, but the Cavs are taking the rim away here in the second half. Tyson inbound. It's in the hands of James Harden. 13 points, 8 assists for Harden. He comes down the left side. Hauser on the shoulder. Wraparound pass finds Wade for the easy 2. Cada can't get beat that easily by Dean Wade. 97-88. Lead is down to 9. This is as close as the Cavs have been since the first quarter. 97-88. 5.5 to go. Peyton Pritchard, right side against James Harden. Moves it to Cada. Derek White comes out to get the ball. Instead it goes to Tatum. Tatum driving strong. Shuttle pass into the corner. Hauser up, fakes the 3. Steps to his left. Takes one on the move. It rims out. Cada deflects the rebound right to Tatum, who muscles it up. It won't fall, but he got fouled. And Tatum will get free throws.
Give Cada credit this time for keeping that basketball alive. But what you see again, you don't see Tatum exploding off that leg.
Nope.
And what you saw then, just catching this basketball before, he would be able to get this ball, go up straight, get the contact, absorb the contact, but jumping off of one leg right now, not 2.
The funny thing about it, as Tatum misses the first free throw, would have been a big play, almost a 3-point play. Now the Celtics will be lucky to get 1 out of it. That was the huge play that got him going late in the game against Dallas. His only offensive rebound of the night Friday. This was his only offensive rebound today.
Brown coming back in this game.
What's Jalen up to? 32 minutes now with 5:15 to go. Tatum had been 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Gets the second. Boston by 10, 98-88. 5:15 on the clock. Looks like 15 minutes, not 5. Especially with the ball in the hands of the Spider, which it is right now. Mitchell moving to his right behind a Dean Wade screen. Gets to the elbow. Cada peels off, so Mitchell just floats it up and in.
I wouldn't be
too easy.
I would think about bringing Garza in the game.
30 for Donovan Mitchell. 98-90. Cada hounded by Harden, moves it to Pritchard right side. 4:45 to go. Pritchard dribbling right hand to left hand. Spins on Tyson. Here's the step back at the elbow. Really tough shot is good. He didn't like it. He chased it, and it ended up going right down the middle. Pritchard's made some big shots here in the fourth quarter. Celtics by 10 again. 4.5 to go. Harden can't get past Derek White, who's calling for a double dribble there. Mitchell chased by Jaylen Brown, over the shoulder pass. Dean Wade going to drive on Cada. Can't get to the rim, so he shovels it back out. Quick hands by Derek White. Almost knocked it away, but Harden saves the possession. 5 of the shot clock. Harden moving to his left. Cada slides his feet. Celtics really cinched up here. Need to stop. Harden throws a grenade to Dean Wade. He cannot get rid of it in time. And the Celtics, with their best defensive stop of the day, get a huge 24-second violation. They'll get the ball back up by 10 with 4:13 to go.
And that was Cada then. That's what we talked about before. Jumping out, blitzing that play. If somebody said, well, he can't make that play. Yes, he can. Step out and move those big feet of yours. Don't let the guy go by you.
Ball in the hands of Jason Tatum. Bounce pass. Jaylen Brown, season opening, pulls up on Mobley. Mobley shuts it off. Out it comes to Pritchard, 6 on the shot clock. Pritchard switches to the left hand, attacks Mobley. Pritchard, right hand, left hand, pull up, tough 17-footer is good. Another huge fourth quarter shot by Peyton Pritchard.
Ooh, did he do that to Harden there? Ooh.
102-90. Boston by 12, inching closer with 3:39 to go. Donovan Mitchell down the right side, spins Tatum around, floats it up. No good, dives to the ground, trying to draw a foul, but there was no contact. Queta has the rebound. Momentum switching back to the Celtics now, up by 12 with 3:28 to go. Tatum switches to the right hand on Mobley, coming right down the middle, scoops it up and in. Nice.
This time just elevated with the right hand, floating in.
6-0 run for the Celtics. They lead by 14, 104-90. Harden almost lost it, is able to punch it to Donovan Mitchell. We're down to 3:09 to go. Celtics trying to hang on. Donovan Mitchell moving to his right. Merrill got knocked down. They let him play on. Shot clock down to 6. Mitchell enters to Tyson. Away from Derek White. He kicks out to Harden. Left side three is good. Big shot, James Harden. They needed that one. Cuts it to 11. 104-93 with 2:54 to go.
Deep White come up too.
Derek White gets bumped, knocked down by Sam Merrill out near half court.
Think about that. During the 80s, that's a backcourt foul, and you shoot 2 free throws. Those are some of the changes which have been made. Backcourt, yes, you got your hands all over. You're riding them like a cowboy. A ride of steel.
3 team fouls on each side with 2:45 to go. Boston with the ball leading by 11. A 26-point lead got whittled down to 9 early in the quarter. Tatum deep on the left side. Wanted to go across court to Jaylen Brown. That was fronted. So 9 on the shot clock. Jaylen going to put it to the floor. Pull up, shoot a 3. No good. Wide left. Rebound. Queta deflects it. Pinballs around from Merrill to Harden. Long lead ahead of the field. Caught and slammed home by Mobley.
Whoa.
An extraordinary pass. Length of the court by James Harden.
How did he get that ball all in one motion? That looked like that was going out of bounds.
Boston lead down to 9. 2:13 to go. Peyton Pritchard deep on the left side. Harden slides his feet. Pritchard moves to his right. Fed into a double team. Pressed along the sideline. Pritchard in some trouble. Gets it away to Queta. Queta turns. Attacks. Kicks out to the wing. Open. Tatum. 3. Got it!
Big men step up at big time.
Celtics by 12. Minute 55 to go. A monster fourth quarter 3 from Jason Tatum. Harden pulls up. Misses the 3, but he got fouled at a reach in by Jaylen Brown. 5th foul on Jaylen, and now 3 free throws for Harden. Cleveland can cut it to 9, but the clock stopped, and a minute 51 to go.
Seemed like, man, this play that Mobley made and the lob was crazy. That was a half-court heave, and Mobley just caught it. I thought Brown was going to get it. Mobley was so high.
Harden, who started this game by missing his first 3 free throws, ends up 17, 5, and 10. Second free throw is good. He's got 1 more coming. Minute 51 on the clock.
It seemed like 2 minutes, and it seemed like 10 minutes and 51.
The clock just will not move. I said the Celtics needed to probably get to 110, 108, 110 to put this thing away. They're close. The lead is 107-98. Boston by 9, and the ball. Clock rolling, 147 to 146, 145 to go. Can the Celtics sweep the season series from the Cleveland Cavaliers, including 2 games in Cleveland? Jaylen Brown deep on the left side. Shot clock already down to 7. Jaylen Brown against Harden. Right hand dribble, steps through him. Handoff, Queta fumbles it out of bounds. Celtics turn it over, an ugly possession, but they did take 22 seconds off the clock. Cleveland down by 9. Remember, they ended the 3rd quarter on a 9-0 run in about 45 seconds. Donovan Mitchell walked the dog, finally pick it up in the backcourt. Clock rolling with a minute 27 to go. Cleveland down 9. Mitchell with Jaylen Brown on the shoulder. Bounce pass for Tyson. Doesn't look at the rim. Throws it out to James Harden. Harden dribbles inside the free throw line. Attacks, throws it over his shoulder. Fielded by Tyson. Tyson attacks. Finds Harden, who relocates in the left corner. Airballs a 3, and the rebound for Queta.
Good job.
He wanted Tyson to shoot that, but Tyson never looked at the rim. Boston by 9. Cleveland wasted a lot of time. These last two possessions, neither team scored, but you've taken nearly a minute off the clock. We enter minute 48 right now. Peyton Pritchard straight away against James Harden. Celtics looking for the knockout. Pritchard dribbling low, moves it to Jalen on the wing, 4 on the shot clock. Jaylen Brown against Merrill, 2 on the shot clock. Jaylen Brown, pull up, 20-footer. No good, back iron at the shot clock buzzer. Rebound, Mitchell beats Pritchard there. But Cleveland's down to 42 seconds, down by 9. Mitchell into the front court. How about a half-court three? It rims out. Rebound, Jaylen Brown, and he is fouled by Sam Merrill, and that should send them to the exits at Rocket Arena.
Well, you were the one that talked about this tough series, and coming in here to Cleveland, you got this Cleveland, then you go from there, you got OKC, and then you say the other hottest team out there is San Antonio. First things first, Celtics have done what they needed to do today to win a huge game on the road.
An 8-game road gauntlet for the Celtics. 4-4 you thought would be good. They're going to go into San Antonio 5-1. Pritchard fouled in the backcourt. Now Cleveland's open limit, so we'll play the free throw game, but not much game left to be played. This one got scary, and it got especially scary because Donovan Mitchell and James Harden were on the other side.
It can shoot, but what you missed, though, you think about not having Allen the shot blocker, could have solidified things a little bit more in the middle. Other than Mobley, I don't think any other bigs did anything for the Cavaliers.
Really looking forward to talking to Jaylen Brown when this one is over. It's been a fascinating weekend and a fascinating time. Pritchard, by the way, how big was Peyton Pritchard in the second half on Friday and in the second half today? He gets the free throws. Margin is 11, 36 seconds to go. Pritchard with 18, 3 and 7 off the bench today. The Boston Celtics have never swept the Cleveland Cavaliers when the Cavs have had a winning record. That streak ends now. Donovan Mitchell, fall away 3, front iron, no good. Rebound off Derek White, should stay with the Cavs, and it does. We're down to 19.6 to go.
Came to the home of the Cavs and kicked a little rump up in here. Rumpelstiltskin.
Under out of bounds. Sam Merrill try 3 from the corner. It is no good. Rebound, Keita. Celtics just have to get it across half court. And what an extraordinary start to this brutal-looking road trip as the gap year Celtics do what they have done all year long. And that is say, bring on your tough challenges on paper, and we'll march right over them. The Celtics win the first game of the road trip, and they win it going away. The final score, Boston 109, Cleveland 98. The Celtics sweep the Cavs in the season series. Back with more and a conversation with Jaylen Brown next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, well, Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League Pass, your ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time with multi-view on your favorite devices. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Only select out-of-market games available. Blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
Hey, it's Felger here for Cambridge Savings Bank, my official bank. Whether you're looking to grow your successful business or start a new venture, count on Cambridge Savings Bank for service and support at every step of your journey. Member FDIC.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy...
White's been quiet in the second half. Jalen in the big third quarter. Attacks Tice. Attacks Ellis. Goes to the left hand. Scores off the window. Score that and the foul.
You had your hands on him. And Brown just went right through the body. So strong. This time just elevates, gets there.
How many nights in this MVP-type season for Jaylen Brown has he willed his team through difficult patches, especially on the road? Does it again today in another signature win, a season that has had so many of them I can no longer keep track. 23-9-8 for Jaylen Brown as the Celtics score a double-digit road win to start this trip in Cleveland today. JB, we've seen a lot of things over the years. I was thinking today as I was running around here today about that first start against LeBron here almost 10 years ago. It was flashing in my head today of all the different games and emotions that have taken place in this building. And it just felt like this was a weekend that whatever needed to be done got done.
Yeah, no, definitely some history here in the playoffs and in the regular season. So it always feels good to come out with a win.
You guys just play with a certain amount of tenacity, especially in the middle of the game, and then you wouldn't let them back in. You kept your foot. You kept holding on to the rope.
Yeah, well, this whole road trip is going to be a good test for us. So today, early game, still getting acclimated and adjusted to how teams is guarding and kind of still trying to find our flow with JT coming back, and I thought we handled it pretty well.
I love the fact that you bring that up because, I'm so tired that people talking about JT and Tatum, they can't play together. That's crazy. I mean, you guys just want to win basketball games, right?
Yeah, and then we've been the constants, like the constant variables that have gotten to the deep in the playoffs over and over again, like from our rookie season, sophomore season, all the way to what we're trying to do now. So we won in a bunch of different ways with a bunch of different lineups and a bunch of different play styles. So, it's something that we're not foreign to. We just got to commit to it and then give each other grace when we need to.
You have gone so beyond out of your way to point out the season that your teammates have had and all these individual games in which, obviously it takes a village, and that we know, but this is a perfect example of a day in which this was a Baylor Shireman day, where Baylor just whatever he needs to, these little plays, the things that Joe preaches that you study, the margin, the little tiny plays that swing games, and Baylor just, I don't even know how many of them he made tonight.
No, Baylor was balling tonight. I love Baylor. Baylor is a basketball player. He comes out and can do a little bit of everything: shoot the ball, pass the ball, score the ball, rebound the ball, whatever is needed. So we need that from everybody to be able to step up in spots. And Baylor is a prime example of next guy up.
I love the fact you guys are sending the message right now. Celtics are alive and well. We're ready to go.
Hey, we still got a lot of work to do. So, this ain't the end result. So, the next couple games will be a good test for us, and we can go from there. But, don't expect it to be perfect right away. We still got a lot to figure out.
We'll see you on the plane, my friend.
Thank you.
Jaylen Brown joining us after another landmark road win for the Celtics. They sweep the season series. They have never swept the season series from the Cavs, and the Cavs have a winning record. Scratch that one off the list of accomplishments for the gap year Celtics, who are now, wait for it, 22 games over 500. And they have all but guaranteed themselves a top 3 finish now in the East, because it's going to be nearly impossible for the Cavs to catch them now. Celtics are 4 games ahead of Cleveland, plus the sweep of the season series and the tiebreaker. They beat the Cavs 109-98. We'll wrap it next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
The sun is out, the birds are chirping, and the open road is calling. Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event and take that road trip you've been dreaming of. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V from Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand.
Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex helps over 30,000 companies spend smarter and move faster. Learn more at Brex.com.
Check out the $5 meal deal at Shaw's and Star Market and get all you need for a pasta meal. Just $5 with the 4U digital coupon. This meal deal includes a 1-pound package of Premio Italian meatballs, Signature Select Pasta, Signature Select Pasta Sauce, and their fresh Italian bread that is baked fresh in store. Limit 1 per customer. See store or the app for details. The $5 meal deal is happening now through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
Over the shot clock. Jalen, left-hand dribble drive. Whips a bounce pass to the corner where Shireman is open and knocks down a three. How big has he been today?
How big that was. What a great pass that was from Brown. Skipping across the pond.
One of 8 assists for Jaylen Brown. One of 25 for the Celtics today, with each one $25 to the Tough School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program, courtesy of Delta Dental. Visit 98.5 the Sports Hub /veteran. See how they're connecting every veteran in need of oral health care in Boston to a dental home at no cost. Welcome into Amica Postgame Live, presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they built a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. It would not have been illogical to suggest that the Celtics, the gap year Celtics, would have difficulty winning 16 road games all year. Today was their 16th double-digit road win of the season. They win both games in Cleveland. The Cavs and the Knicks were the preseason conference favorites, and the gap year Celtics just swept all 3 games from them, including 2 on the road.
You're talking about the way the Cleveland Cavaliers came out, and you said they've been playing really well. Great basketball here in the last month or so since they got Harden. Tonight, they seemed like they were missing pieces, and the Celtics had answers. The answers they had were the guys like Shireman, who came off the bench. Joe Mazzulla, every time he's punched in a particular player, that word comes back over in that phrase, sense of urgency. And they played that way. Shireman with big plays, Brown, Tatum, everybody had big plays. And let's give something to Pritchard, too. Pritchard, who had not really scored the basketball as much tonight, was able to do some things for the Celtics in a really good way.
I thought it was interesting. I thought this was the kind of game you're going to get a lot from Jason Tatum. You're going to see, for the other night, Friday night, it was a very uneven start. Then he hit those couple of shots to put back in the 3 in the corner that got him going, and he had a nice segment in the second half. Today was the opposite. He had his best segment far and away. He looked great to start the game. He had 12 points in that first 5 or 6 minutes that he played, and then the rest of the game had trouble coming back in, and this is what it's going to be. It's not going to be a 50-point night one night and a 2-point night the next night. Even within games, there's going to be wild swings.
There are going to be moments of fatigue when you play in a real NBA game. You can play these other games, but when you use all your energy in a game, a real NBA game, in a top contender, over there playing against you, you use more energy. So he might have got a little fatigue, and he's going to build on that. And the more he plays, the better he's going to get in closing these basketball games down.
The Celtics, we laid out this 8-game road gauntlet that they began when they went to the West Coast after the All-Star break. And the feeling was if the Celtics should go 4-4 in those 8 games, they'd be in really good shape to have home court in the first round. They certainly would win 50 games. They have won now 5 of the first 6. They are 5-1, and all they have to do now at the end of the road gauntlet, and you want to talk about no better situation to face the 2 best teams in the NBA. Back-to-back on the road. than when you've already got those road wins and you are truly playing with house money going into San Antonio Tuesday night.
Yeah, San Antonio, obviously, OKC, what these teams are talking about doing. These are dynamic teams. But, again, you're playing with no pressure on you because you won the games you wanted to win. So go in and steal another game and, put that on your resume. This team does not give up. They do not concede. Their coaching staff doesn't concede things. And I like seeing them play like this.
109.98 is the final national telecast. Again, NBC Center Stage, Tuesday night, primetime. We'll be with you at 7:30 on the network. Then at 8 o'clock, remember the Celtics try to avoid a season sweep at the hands of the Spurs, who beat them in January in Boston. And then it's on to face the champs Thursday night in Oklahoma City. But the Celtics going in with pockets full of house money, spilling out of their pockets right now as they head in. Another double-digit road win as they just stun the Cavs, shutting them down in the first half and then keeping them at bay in the second to score an 11-point win. Celtics win it 109-98. Max and I'll talk to you Tuesday night from San Antonio. In the meantime, let the conversation begin with Jake Seymour.
Grady, Max, thanks, guys. What a win for the Celtics. 109-98 is the final score. Jason Tatum, slow at points in that second half, but when you needed him most, the guy stepped up. He's back for the Celtics. Looked good in the fourth quarter. Had that late three-pointer to give the Celtics a 107-95 advantage with 2 minutes to go. And after that, it was all said and done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We'll have more postgame coverage coming up on the Celtics BetMGM radio network on 95 The Sports Hub.
The game is on. The crew's here. And the snack spread from Big Y? Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition. Platters that get major play. And tossed pizzas for the whole team. And that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y. Nicely done.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code EARN to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code EARN for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code EARN for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Hey, Zoe, and my home is my happy place. When your schedule's long during the season, you come back. Oh, man, my wife had the house painted inside. She called CertaPro Painters when I was gone. Been away for a week. Came back. All the walls are painted. Fresh paint. Perfect job. Absolutely meticulous. Great job they do. CertaPro with the C. That's CertaPro.com. Schedule a free consultation today. The first thing you do, get the estimate, and then the process starts. They show up. They're on time. Very neat. Love the way that they handled it. They're dedicated to bringing fresh color to your home. Brighten that home up with CertaPro Painters at Certa with the C. And don't forget, ask about their spring sales event for 10% off qualifying projects through May 15th.
Hit 98.5thesportshub.com.
And what an extraordinary start to this brutal-looking road trip as the gap year Celtics do what they have done all year long. And that is say, bring on your tough challenges on paper, and we'll march right over them. The Celtics win the first game of the road trip, and they win it going away. The final score, Boston 109, Cleveland 98.
Great win for the Boston Celtics tonight. Setting the road trip on the right foot, getting started well. This is a really difficult road trip, and I don't want that. I'm not trying to jump the gun, but I don't want it to get lost in the aftermath of this game. Cleveland was no layup. I know the Celtics jumped out early. They limited them a lot in that second quarter. Again, Cavaliers had just 10 second quarter points. Celtics had 21 in that. But they came back in that second half. 33 third quarter points, 29 fourth quarter points for the Cavaliers. So not a team that you can just write off. It was a rough start. They bounced back, and they end up running away with it later on that fourth quarter. And now the Celtics go to San Antonio and Oklahoma City. two teams that are at the top of the Western Conference, and maybe Stenberg could be an NBA Finals preview, because right now with this Celtics team, given how Jason Tatum's playing and the rest of the players on this team, I'm not sure if you could even consider this team not a favorite to come out of the Eastern Conference. I was talking to Jeremy Conley about this during the game. We were looking at the finals winners and all the prop bets on DraftKings. Celtics right now, plus 550 to win the NBA Finals. If I had told you May 12th of last year, when Jason Tatum ruptured his Achilles and was laying on the ground at Madison Square Garden, that the Celtics could be title contenders in less than 10 months since an injury, you would have told me to go home and stop talking about basketball. Because it was so unfathomable to believe that the Boston Celtics could put themselves in a position to win, not only win the Eastern Conference, but to be true title contenders. They're the favorites on DraftKings, plus 175 right now to win the conference. Cavaliers are plus 340, the second best odds, and the Pistons plus 400. I'm not trying to sit here and tell you that they're going to win the conference and they're going to the finals and you should start the duck boats. I'm not trying to give you that at all. I just want you to understand how this team, with Jaylen Brown, the young players, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, put themselves into a position that when Jason Tatum, who did everything he could to rehab properly and looks incredible in this first two games coming back from that Achilles injury, how they all look and are coming together. There were issues, there were concerns about, can Tatum and Brown coexist, which we all know. They've proven that. They won a championship together. Of course they can coexist. Tatum had those comments on the podcast, the Pivot podcast, about reintegrating himself, and maybe that would be an issue. Well, guess what? It has not been an issue so far. Celtics take a 109-98 victory, and a few thank yous to hand out before we sign off. Thank you to road engineer Stacey Knox, studio producer Matthew Stenberg, and Jeremy Conley, the executive producer of the Celtics Radio Network. Celtics secure a 109-98 win over the Cavaliers. Catch Boston back in action starting at 7:30 at San Antonio Tuesday night on the Celtics Radio Network. I'm Jake Seymour. Celtics beat the Cavs 109-98 on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
Jaylen left-hand dribble drive, pulls up in the dotted line, floats it up, it rattles home, and Jaylen Brown has his 50-point game against Kawhi and the Clippers in L.A.
Jaylen, right-hand dribble, into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three.
Moving and grooving. The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jaylen forces it up over C. No! He tied it! He did it! Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boy, step up at the right time, man.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, Big Y, Nicely Done, and by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air.
Go!
He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again with the world watching. He knocks down a half-court three.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Celtics basketball is a presentation of the 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Peyton Pritchard, deep on the left side. Martin slides his feet. Pritchard moves to his right. Fed into a double team. Pressed along the sideline. Pritchard in some trouble. Gets it away to Cada. Cada turns. Attacks. Kicks out to the wing. Open. Tatum. Three. Got it!
Big men step up at big time.
Indeed they do, Max. Jason Tatum, when you need him most, the man answered the phone call. That, to me, is the most impressive thing about this game for the Celtics. Jason Tatum had a great first quarter. He was on fire to start. 12 points, 4-6 shooting, 2 rebounds and assists in 8 minutes and 41 seconds of playing time. Celtics led after the first quarter, 35-26. He cooled off in that second quarter. He was at 2 points. And in the third quarter, played only 5 minutes, 0 for 2 from the field, an assist and a turnover, no points. And he was on the bench from 6:40 in the third quarter to 7:31 in the fourth quarter. Almost a full quarter rest in between when he was taken out in the third quarter and when he returned for that fourth quarter. And even though Tatum was on the bench for almost a quarter, he comes back, drills a clutch three-pointer to give the Celtics a 107-95 lead with 1:59 to play. He finishes with 6 points, 2 of 4 shooting, 1 of 3 from three-point range, and an assist in the fourth quarter. Finishes with 20 points in the game as well, 16 to 16 shooting. And I think that can't get lost in this, because when we talk about players coming back from injury, you kind of default to how they look physically. And we saw Tatum have up and downs that Friday night game. He missed the dunk. He got blocked by the rim, but he has a great putback slam on a missed Peyton Pritchard three-pointer. And you kind of start to focus on that. But the one thing that stood out from Friday night, and especially the last 2 minutes of this game, is that mentally Tatum looks fine. You can maybe point to some different physical limitations that he has, but mentally, when the Celtics needed him, he's played well, especially today when they needed that dagger three-pointer. Again, he answered the call. So I don't want that to get lost in this game. We can sit here, we can talk about how Jaylen Brown had 23 points. He played well, 7 of 17 shooting. And really, the bench for the Celtics, that was really what put them over the top when Tatum, Brown, and White were struggling or not in the game. Boston's bench outscored the Cavs 19-2 in the first half. And in the third quarter, they put the visitors away with a 16-2 run. Jason Tatum and Derek White on the bench. Came from B-Rob Mass Live. From his 4 takeaways from today's game, make sure to go check it out. So again, I just don't want those factors to get lost in this, is that the Celtics beat the Cavaliers with a hot start from Tatum. He cools off, and then the bench comes in and helps save the day. Baylor Shireman, 16 points, 10 rebounds. He's a double-double. And Peyton Pritchard as well. He's settling into a nice roll off the bench. He played 34 minutes tonight, 7 of 12 shooting for 18 points. That's a great night for Pritchard. And if you listen to the Green Tears podcast with James Scaravino and myself, that's the one thing we've always talked about, is Pritchard can contribute as a starting point guard. We've seen him do that. But Pritchard is a role player at heart. And that's okay. He's a great role player. In fact, I would say he's an elite bench player. He was the 6th man of the year last year. And he got thrusted into a starting lineup for the first time in his career. Played well at times. Had some ups and downs. He moves back to the bench. And most NBA stars, I think it's fair to say, that they would be upset about that. They'd be selfish. They would want to change it. Peyton Pritchard, no. He accepts the role. And he continues to show